motherfucker, listen up. This is motherfucking homie steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
Hello, everyone. Everybody had a good day? Hello, everybody. I'm good. Are you good in the chat? Where's everybody at? I see y'all. How you guys doing, man? Man, oh man. What'd I do with that lid? I need the lid. I definitely need that lid. I see all you beauties in the chat. All you handsome fellas. All you beautiful people. I see those emojis too. Ooh-wee, I love y'all. Let me go through this chat right here. Everybody, please welcome all of these folks to our stream. Welcome, Chris. How you doing, Chris? Cuddle Monster, what's up, baby girl? Hillbilly, nice to see you, Hillbilly. Good to see you, girl. Leesky, what's popping? On the road with Nana and Papa. How you doing? Melissa, what's up, Melissa? Bambi, what's good, Bambi? Joe Whack. Joe Whack. Hank Bridges. Venna, what's up, y'all? Create, I see you. What's up? Debbie, how are you? Kelly Joe, I see you, Kelly Joe. I love y'all, man. What's up, Watson? Kelly Watson, I think. Or Kim. Am I right or wrong? I know you don't want to tell me. It's good. Let's see here. We got Angela. Hello, Angela. What's up, Debbie? Joyce. Hello, Joyce. How are you? Hi, Joyce. Great to see you. Who else we got? I'm going down that list. Shout out to Miss, let me see who is that? Joyce Williams, man. She says, happy weekend, y'all. Happy weekend, Joyce. Thank you for donating to the stream. You are helping me out a lot there. I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you so much. But I didn't forget. See who else we got in here. 1, 2, Freddie's coming for you. Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Hi, see you, Hummingbird. Cuddle Monster. Trying to get my kitty cat. She wants you, kitty. What's up, Strawberry? How are you, Strawberry? Good evening. Kimberly. Kim B 113. Ooh, it's a shout out to Leesky, man. What's up, Larna? I see you, Larna. How you doing, Bert? Bert's got a picture this time. Shout out to Bert with the photo. What's up, Courtney Reed? Everybody hit that thumbs up, man. We're going to be having a good stream tonight. I'm going to be bringing up people that want to come up here. Anybody wants to come up, I'm going to drop a link for you guys. I'm probably going to spend an hour reacting to some of this bull crap. That way we do have points to go over when we bring you up. But tonight is that night. I want anybody and everybody. Toddy, you bring your gray-headed ass over here too. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, get your ass over here. You want to talk to people. Nobody wants to fuck with you. Get over here. Time to retreat into my hole with the Dayquil. No, no, no. No, no, no. You ain't going nowhere. What's going on, my... What in the hell? What the hell? AP, stay here. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, man. BG live? Who's BG? Yeah, I'm going to be dropping this, man, because I think people have good opinions. They have good thoughts, and I want to hear them. And I'm not the only one. I think people in this community also want to hear them. And we don't really have too many like fully opinion shows. But tonight we want to have an opinion show. Thank you, Miss K. Watson. Shout out to you, girls. Move that goal, baby. Moving that goal. Moving that goal. Shout out to everybody in the chat that donated. Let's go. I forgot. Let's go. I forgot all about it.
Right now, 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 right now.
Ooh, I seen that super chat. Hold on. She too busy trying to contact Patrick's lawyer. I hope she gets a case. I hope she gets in trouble. I don't think she's contacting anybody. I think she's lying. I think she's just full of shit all the way around. I'm sorry. Like, you haven't done nothing to make me believe that you aren't full of shit. And shout out to Big Mama Carla. Shout out to Big Mama Carla. And right underneath her, China Baby. Shout out to China Baby, man. Thanks for helping me out, y'all. Thank you guys so fucking much, man. You guys are the best. We got the best chat. Me and Lady K got the best chat in all of the Whittaker content. Shout out to Pretty Bird helping me out, Pretty Bird. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Truly do.
Right now, 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 right now.
Well, thank you, Miss Watson. You didn't have to do that. $4.99 is good, baby. You know, I do appreciate anything and everything y'all do for me, man. I am 100% purely appreciative. That's a fact.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drop this link for anybody. But here's the deal. I don't want no arguing unless it's two people that should be arguing. I don't care to hear arguing. If somebody's got an opinion you don't like, eat it. I eat them all the time. That's it. Try not to talk over each other. And just kind of just wait your turn to talk, I guess. And you know me, guys. I don't like rules. I don't like telling y'all what to do. I don't like butting in when you're talking. I don't care for it. So I just hope that people will just be adults. That's it. That's all I am asking. Just please be an adult about it. I don't want to have to mute you or remove you. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want to do. That is the last. So we'll get into that, but we're going to do some reacting. It seems that somebody has started to try to pick at Hillbilly now. And this person has made her way around to like everybody. And she thinks that she's got something on somebody else. Toddy thinks that she's got something on somebody else. I'm calling his lawyer. What the fuck you think that's going to do? What's that got to do with anything? You can't call his lawyer and get him in trouble because you can't point to anything that he's done. You're just up here making up shit. Just lying, bro. I hate liars. I hate liars. Shout out to Kim. Thank you, Kim.
Right now, 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 right now.
Welcome back, Create. What's up, Faith? Chris, how you doing, Chris? Joseph, how are you? Angela, what's up? We better leave Hillbilly alone. That woman hasn't done nothing to nobody. She don't even speak during her videos. So, like, how in the fuck could you find the time to go pick on Hillbilly? To try to. I don't think you did any picking because you ain't bad enough to pick on anybody. But I think it's pretty fucked up. You know, this guy JT has been talking for a long time. And for a while, nobody knew he was Betty's nephew. Nobody did. But as time went on, he started to tell people, and he busted these people out. He truly did. See, the problem is people speak too quickly right? They speak way too quickly, and they don't think that other people that are watching that could bust them out. It's like Toddy telling everybody the other day that she spoke to Keisha. That's a fucking lie. I spoke to Keisha, and she said Toddy's a fucking liar. And I don't think Keisha's a liar. So who's lying? Toddy, the one that's been telling everybody everything. That's the one lying. So, what's up? What's up? I don't want an image file. No. I want to share screen. That's what I want to do. She can't make a video without threatening Patrick anymore. It's unreal, bro. And she thinks that that's not going to get her in trouble. She thinks that it's okay to send little stupid threats to people like she's going to do something to somebody. That's also threatening people. You know that, right? I'm just saying. Shout out to Native Virgo. Gifting memberships up in this piece. Shout out to that mod of her. That moderator.
Right now, 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 right now.
Shout out to that moderate her. The her. Shout out to Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. Shout out to that moderate her. That moderate her. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate you, man. I got to be buying a new PC soon because I hate this laptop. I do. I mean, it's a good laptop, but I hate it. I'm going to go with a desktop because I got a lot of things that I need to plug in. And this just doesn't have enough. And I've gotten so many hubs and shit. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going with a desktop, and I'm going to start putting together the baddest studio you can ever think of. I busted her and Kathy narrative. Yep. You talking about this one right here? Ooh. You have hold on. Shout out to C-Dub in the building, y'all. What's up, Cuddle Monster? Just showing some love. I know you are, girl. You've been showing love all day, baby. Shout out to you. Love,
Yeah, baby, yeah.
yeah, baby, yeah.
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, you're right. Bobby said she just wanted her on panel. Tell her in that other lady could bully her. Yeah, and Hillbilly's smarter than that. Hillbilly cut them off at the knees. Said, I'm not going over here. You want to talk? Come over to AD's or Lady K's. Lady K said she don't know if she can do it because she's kind of biased. I'm biased as well, but I know how to kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I would be biased. I don't know. I'd probably tell old bitch, shut the fuck up, get off my fucking panel. Oh, man. And as you see, when Lady K told everybody that Betty went on vacation, all these people wanted to jump up. No, she didn't. She's at home sleeping. Yeah, she's just lying. She's just lying. Bitch, your content sucks at this point because you've done nothing but make shit up the whole time.
Take care of your brothers and sisters and your nephew, and you know what? She promised her that she would, and she did. Betty kept her promise. She took care of those folks until up here recently whenever they got took by the state. And, I commend her for that. My hat's off to her because, that is true dedication. But finally, Betty Whittaker is on vacation.
Wait a minute. No way. No way. Are you kidding me? You mean someone can go on vacation? No way.
Holy shit.
I can't believe it. I'm at a loss for words, Create. I can't freaking believe it. She's
Right now, 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 right now.
It don't take that much research. You're right, hillbilly. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But you know what the problem is? They probably worked for 6 hours to think about the content, how they were going to produce it. And then now, you know, that 5 minutes of research might blow that all out the water. So they still have to come with the bullshit and act like they never seen it or didn't hear about it. Yeah. And then come on here and say, it's not my fault, guys. I'm just delivering information. It's your duty to make sure that the information that you give people is proper information. Unless, you know, you just want to have a conspiracy theory channel. I mean, a troll channel. But I can't believe Betty went on vacation. Holy shit. Wow. I didn't know that you could leave state and go somewhere.
Yes, it has been stated that Betty has went to South Carolina with 2 women. They are on vacation, and I hope she's having the time of her life. I know that she's been going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, due to the whole situation with her siblings being took into state custody. And
let's go, Betty. Let's give a round.
What we know, Betty, she still hasn't had any contact. I don't believe.
Out to Betty.
I'm not sure what's going on with the court stuff.
Betty can go places. Betty can leave. Betty can do what the fuck she wants. And if somebody wants to come and take Betty on vacation, guess what? She can do that. Who do you think you are? Who in the fuck told you she didn't go anywhere? Who in the fuck told you that she was at home in bed? Because nobody talks to you like that. You've been like X'd out. You know why? Because of the content that you do. No one can even take you serious at this point. And then now trying to say something about hillbilly, you've basically just turned into everything that Facebook does over there. Reposting posts about stuff, twisting it. Like, I mean, you ain't doing anything but different than that. So I'll just be a reaction channel.
Is something that she needed. I know she needed this, you know, to be able to get out and actually see a little bit of the world. You know, South Carolina's not too far from odd West Virginia.
No.
But when you've never been out of that holler for almost your whole life, dude, going to South Carolina is like.
Preach, bro. I have always liked watching this guy. He's over there on his Facebook. But he's got you could just tell that he's there just to give you good information, and that's it. That's it. He don't care about the hoopla. See, I care. I'll jump in that hoopla shit. I'll jump right head first in the drama scene. I don't give a fuck. I bar none. What you gonna do, dox me? What you gonna do, send the police to my house? Woohoo! So fucking scary. Don't freak me out. The police come to my house? Oh no, I've never had that happen before. What the fuck ever. She's not there on vacation anymore. This has happened 2 months ago. Oh man. Sorry, y'all. For the people that aren't caught up with this, she already went on vacation. It already happened. She's not there anymore. Because back when Toddy was like, she didn't go on no vacation. She's at home sleeping. She didn't go on no vacation. They're lying to you. Yeah, I learned he was Betty's nephew probably 20 videos in, maybe. It took me a while too. He's not Betty's nephew, is what he says. He lied about being a nephew. Oh, well, fuck. That don't surprise me none. A lie? Huh. That don't surprise me fucking any. Imagine that. Somebody lying about the Whittaker thing. Imagine that. Like, woo, somebody lying? What the fuck? Oh my god damn, dude. He said he's Betty's nephew, guys. He says it in this video.
could you imagine? Like
I'm gonna get a
I
liar
know
button.
she's
I
having the
promise
time
I
of her
will.
life, and I really
Give me some
pray
time,
that they're
or I'll
safe. I
make
pray
one
for safe
myself if I have to.
travels. Yeah,
I'll be like,
and
oh,
thank you guys for continuing to watch the videos, the ones that have stuck around. I read a lot of the comments. May not reply to every single comment, but there's some harsh ones out there. I do,
I think he's a distant, like a great nephew, probably is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that he doesn't even have anything to do with them, but he's his family. He still loves them, right? Oh, Brandon commented calling him a liar. Shout out to Brandon, man. Um, I was told that he witnessed our video yesterday and that he enjoyed how I spoke about him changing. Keep up the good work, dude. Don't let nobody put you down. I mean, people are going to do that, but just don't let it get you down. Stay positive like you're doing. Keep working, man. As long as you're working, your life will always continue to get better. I promise you. It doesn't matter if you switch jobs or anything. As long as you stay working, your life will continue to become better every single day. You may not see it, and it may feel like it's not, but I promise you, as long as you stay pushing, kid, you'll get through it. And I feel that way because if there's a young man out there that's struggling, and he finally gets it together, the last thing he needs to hear is all these people talking about how bad he is or he did. You know, I now, when I was back in my fucking bad boy days, I laugh about the shit I did. I was stupid. It was dumb and ignorant. Yeah, I know that. I know.
Whittaker content because I love these folks, man. Yeah, like I miss seeing Timmy, and I know a lot of you guys do too. And I pray that maybe one day we'll see him again. And I do pray that everything is going
He
good for
calls her
all
my
of
Aunt
them,
Betty.
and that they're having
I mean, he says that very, very clearly. My Aunt Betty. But if Brandon called him a liar, then why is he lying?
the best
I don't
care
understand it,
and
man.
proper medical, attention that they need. Um, but we'll see. But yeah, Betty being on, you have to take care of your brothers and
He
sisters
says it
and
in
your
this, right?
nephew. And you know what? She promised her that she would, and she did. Betty kept her promise. She took care of those folks until up here recently, whenever they got took by the state. And I commend her for that. My hat's off to her because
I mean, we can find out. Bambi. I mean, we can find out. Like, we literally can put a call in and just ask Larry. Have you been talking to a Kathy? But here's the thing. Brandon went into his comment section and called him a liar. Brandon and BJ posted on videos saying he is a liar. He isn't kin to them. Okay.
that is true dedication. But finally, Betty Whittaker is on vacation, guys. Yes, it has been stated that Betty has went to South Carolina with two women. They are on vacation, and I hope she's having the time of.
Good comment, Pearl. So my Ellen says, I believe aggressive defiance and hillbilly and Lady K for actual true facts. I love you all and thank you. Thank you, man. They did. I was watching. Look at Toddy. So definitely we knew that they went out of state. We knew that because, believe it or not, Justin told us that they went out of state. But during the time that Betty was sick and Larry said he was sick, she was sick at home because later it was like, Jesus Christ, bro. Verified that she was very sick. Jesus Christ, dude, you said she was sick 5 times. Somebody, you got problems. Yeah, you got issues. You got issues. Oh, Look at that, man. That's what I love. Those right there. Those right there. Counting the days for you. Baby girl. Just thinking about dad out of the blue. Still typing. Yep. You know this guy's nephew? Really?
Her life. I know that she's been going through a lot of stuff, you know, due to the whole situation with her siblings being took into state custody. And from what we know, she still hasn't had any contact, I don't believe. I'm not sure what's going on with the court stuff, but this is something that she needed. I know she needed this, you know, to be able to get out and actually see a little bit of the world. You know, South Carolina's not too.
Y'all got wrenches. Scooter never had a wrench, pretty bird. But there's wrenches. I see your wrenches. I see cuddles. I see pretty birds. I see your wrenches. I don't do that. I don't take wrenches. You got to do something horrible to me for me to take a wrench. That's a fact. I love my wrenches. They ain't going anywhere. They're stuck. Ask native.
Too far from odd West Virginia, but when you've never been out of that holler for almost your whole life, dude, going to South Carolina is like, you know, could you imagine? You know, like I'm hope she is having the time of her life, and I really pray that they're safe.
I was trying to see if this is the video where he said this is her
safe travels. Yeah, and thank you guys for continuing to watch the videos, the ones that have stuck around. I read a lot of the comments. I may not reply to every single comment, but
it's hard.
You know, there's some harsh ones out there. I do, you know, Whittaker content because I love these folks, man. Well, consider.
How do you know anything about this situation?
It is my family. My Aunt Betty pretty much contacts me regularly and lets me know what's going on. I don't really talk to Larry very much, but I talk to Betty usually every other day, so that's pretty much.
So here's what's happening probably. He probably talks to them. He probably talks to them. Maybe. I don't know. Like, these people are just using the Whittakers for clout at this point, y'all. Oh, let me get with you. I'm naked from the fucking shirt down. You guys just don't know. I'm naked, waist down, baby. Sitting here with my balls on the seat.
Much I'll find out. Well, considering it is my family,
I don't know if I believe it. Read the comment on the screen. How do you know anything about it? Yeah. JT said he is Betty's nephew and he has channel. I wonder how come. Damn, I can't see the rest of it. Hold on.
Well, considering it is my family, my Aunt Betty pretty much contacts me.
Yeah, it kind of cuts it off, hillbilly. I can't really read it. Okay, I can now. He hasn't never done any filming with the Whittakers to help Betty. It could be because Mark later signed a contract. I don't think he's a family member. I don't think so. Oh, it did change to a shield, huh? That's pretty cool. Streamers never wear pants. That's right, Lady K. We always let it hang out. You need receipts? Oh, there's a table. Sorry. I mean, I would. I'd show you a little bit. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I got clothes on. Next time I'll do it. I will do it next time. No, I got this thing hooked to me. I don't want to see. I ain't trying to be seen in the buff with this thing running through my dick hole. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I think you guys are right, Kim. I think you guys are right. I think sometimes like people just get so many fucking hate comments, man. Because believe it or not, dude, I used to get tons of them. Tons. A lot of them are still on the channel. I don't block them unless they try to get personal. You know what I mean? Like if I could tell you come from another fucking channel trying to troll, I'll block you then. But if it's not personal and you're talking about the content and you're getting shitty about the content, like what's in the content, I don't care. I'll leave it up. Must have him blocked. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think he's a little bit bullshitting. Maybe, I don't know. I would like to see him prove it. But if Brandon's saying no and BJ's saying no, he probably not that.
Ray, I've never seen him do long hugs with anybody except Timmy. I've never heard any interest of Eric and his friends having long hugs with any other Whittaker except Timmy.
What would be considered a long hug? When the hell? Here's a screenshot. Come on.
You have to take care of your brothers and
There you go. Need a screenshot? There you go. Thank you, Nana.
sisters.
I'm gonna go back to this.
Ray,
What would be considered a long hug? Kelly said, ask Kathy. Men hug each other, especially men that are they know they're okay in their own sexuality. Like I'll hug my brother. I'll hug a good friend of mine, especially if I ain't seen him in a while. Like, come here, give me a hug, motherfucker. And that hug might be 5 seconds. Patting him on the back and shit. Like, what the fuck? Why is it always got to be weird? When it gets uncomfortable? Yeah. I don't think I've ever had an uncomfortable hug. You don't like being hugged? My cousin that passed away, when she met you, she would meet you with a hug, not a handshake. She'd be like, "Oh, hi, my name is," and hug you. She was such a lovable person, dude. My favorite person in the world, but she passed away. I lost like 3 great women in my life. That's why I love women so much. You know, I'm not a feminist by any means, you know, but I give it up for the women. I do. What's up, Beezer? Beezer Biz, what's up? All the shout outs. She gets them all. Every fucking one of them. Everybody hugs in my family and we're rednecks. Yeah, I don't think it's a weird thing. Honestly, I don't. I think it's weird that you think it's weird. How about that? Is that okay? I can say that, right? I think it's weird that you think it's weird. All right, we're going to go over here to this for a second. I don't know the timestamp at all, but I'm going to go ahead and try to find it. But I first want to say this. You guys are being bamboozled by these dudes. Look at their fucking pictures on the screen. Look. Is that what those 2 gentlemen look like? Is it? Right there? What's up, Kim? You ain't here? What's up, Kimbo? What's up? I see you. Hi. Hi, Kimbo. Is that what they look like? I think you guys are being bamboozled. I don't know who those dudes are. Filters. Fucking dudes doing filters, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry. He got 18,000 views on his last live. You know what? He's going to get that many on this one too, I bet you. I bet you. You know why? Because people are going to click on this thinking he's going to speak about the Whittakers. And I don't think he does. But for one little moment that I'm going to try to find, must not get no love. I mean, it's got to be something. They jumped down Lady K's throat because Lady K didn't jump on me for no reason. Y'all seen Toddy wasn't even had a problem with me. Didn't even have a problem with me at all. But she jumped in the middle of it for no reason. No reason. I guess she thought that it was going to be a three-way split and I was going to have to take on 3 women. I mean, I would have. But I like Lady K. I do. She's good people, man. Oh, Kimmy, that's good. Everybody needs hugs sometimes, man. A hug is good. A hug is like rejuvenates the love in you. It does. I'm not a real I'm not one of those boyfriends that's touchy-feely. Like when we first meet and we've got that love cloud over us, yeah, I might be a little bit grabby with you, but I'm not a big like let's lay in bed and cuddle up for fucking 24 hours. Nah. I mean, I'll lay in bed with you for 24 hours, but I don't want you laying all over me. I mean, you're laying on my chest or something, but I ain't trying to have you all over me trying to be cuddled up like fucking 2 high school kids. Hell no. No. I'm just not that way. I don't know. It's hard. All right, I'm going to try to find this point in this video where he starts to talk.
Actually, there was a lot that kind of
A little, and I believe that's who he's talking about. Toddler got mad when Patrick went to Lady K, talked to you and Lady K. I know. That's when she took her stance against Patrick again. Up until then, she was sucking his dick. Am I wrong? Toddler was the first one sucking Patrick's dick. You know what that is? It's called cucking your own content. Why would you have somebody on, you interview them, and then get off and then dog them? You interviewed him. You didn't ask the questions that made you hate him then. You didn't. But you expected me to? I know. I'm different. I treat people with respect because that's how you're supposed to treat people. I mean, I might lose respect for you, but when I give respect, I'm giving respect. But you can cause things to lose it. You can say things, do things. I might lose respect for you and then not show you respect. Like I could care less if you're women. I could care less how old you are on here. If you're on the internet and you can throw shit, you're going to be able to take it. That's for sure. If you sling shit, you better be able to accept it. And if you can't, get the fuck offline, Miss Toddler. I'm calling the police. I'm going to Patrick's lawyer. I'm doing this. You know, he's going to probably end up suing you. You know that, right? Making all these claims that you're doing and harassing. You think people are picking with you and bothering you, but people are only making videos. That's not against the law. That's your problem. You can't take it. And a lot of these videos are your own words. They're your own words. You get mad. You got mad at Scooter for making a video of just your words. All upset. Don't say the shit. Make a fucking video of me mashed up. I don't give a fuck. You're promoting me. Thank you. That's how I feel. Anytime somebody brings me up, they're going to come see me if they haven't already. Yeah, she ain't done none of this. I guarantee it. I'm gonna hit Patrick up later and I'm going to ask him, has she been bothering you? I'm going to ask him. I don't like to bother people, you know, but I'm a little bit wondering here. Because if she has, I'm gonna show him a good way to make that stop. I am. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. All you did was replay everything she said, and she got mad and called that bothering her. Called that bothering her. You guys still with me? Shit. I'm not gonna cough all on the mic, sorry. I mean, like issuing threats is a threat. You know that, right? I mean, I don't understand why. What do these people understand? Like, you can come on here and issue a threat to people. That is a threat in itself. I just don't think you're smart enough to understand that. I'm allowed to make any video I want. And if I talk about you in it, so fucking be it. You did enough talking about me. You're the person that sits over there and smokes weed, and just because you're in a state that it's legal, you try to condemn me. You're weird. You just don't have much. You don't. And I'm starting to think that you haven't really had to face real criticism on here. Like, you haven't been in the deep shit yet of YouTube. If you ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Where we get down. Go look at some of my old videos. I used to love to come on here and have fun with people like you, but I don't anymore. I just let you pick and I'll pick back. And you, Brandy, you big nose bitch, big ugly motherfucker. Ain't nobody speaking about you at all, Brandy. So get it through your thick skull. You begged me for a year to stop talking about you on my videos and lives. You begged me. But now every live stream, I hear my fucking name come out of your mouth. If you want me to come back on your ass that bad, just say so. I'll make everybody that watches me over here see how fucking cuckoo you are too. So I watch it, girl. For you have a ton more people thinking you're a nutso. God, bro.
Have overlapped.
Woman asked me for
there was a lot of misinformation.
I'm the content.
That went
I
out there
leave
on
talking about it and I triple the
people
views.
that went out there claiming to know things that they didn't, trying to put out
Stupidity.
scenarios and make him look like this guy that he was not. And it took us 5 years to finally be able to get the true story in front of that jury. And once they finally heard the story,
all right, I'm going to try to find
social
this
media narrative. unanimous across the board. Like I said, I spoke to his dad today, but I'm so family that would fight like there's only so much you can do. He tried to do that while he was, I predominantly focused on family court over the years. This situation has brought a lot of attention to me about our justice system all the way around. It's failing, man. It's failing. Even innocent people, guys, face punishment every single day.
Here he is playing victim again, man. That's what he just did there. Victim. Even innocent people. She's going to skip to Dubai. Justin won't go on panel. He will. He's been on panel here. Justin, come up here. Justin, I want you up first. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you think about this whole Whittaker thing. And that's it. No beef. But I want you first when I drop it.
For doing the right thing. And let me
I want to hear your
even
opinion.
as an innocent person. If you have to go into a courtroom and hire an attorney and spend money to go in there to defend yourself.
Thank you, Native. Shout out to Native. Shout out to making that goal.
Right now, 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 right now.
He can come up here. He knows it. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy to him. Just think about it until I drop the link, and I'm gonna let you come up and say your piece. I want to know people's opinions, whether I like you or not, whether we get along or not. You can say your piece, and we can just click it at that. And I'll bring the next one up.
Even though you're innocent,
Fun.
maybe you're an informant. What have you? You've lost.
What'd you lose,
that's a
Eric?
lot of money.
You gained.
Just to go give to a person, to go talk to another person about who you are, because they like to talk in this other language.
What did that mean? What the fuck did you give money to somebody to go talk to somebody about you for? That's weird. You buying people off? What was that? Y'all get that? Shout out to those who blocked. Those who blocked you. Shout out to them, Elizabeth. Shout out to Leesky. Y'all are bomb biggity.
Right now, 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 right now.
Holy shit.
You're right about that on the road, but we can wait for another day for that. I just want to hear what he says. I want to hear what his thoughts are. I mean, I don't want him like threatening like the police or anything up here, but appreciate you ladies.
Language, right?
Did you hear that though?
That's all it is. That family court or criminal justice, it's a different language. And you are to go in there to defend yourself, even though you're innocent. Maybe you're an informant. What have you?
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to try to get me a new PC, y'all. I am.
Right now, 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 right now.
What'd he say he was forming for, man?
Even though you're innocent, maybe you're an informant.
I ain't never put that behind any of my words, chat. Like maybe I'm innocent, not an informant. Just innocent. Where the fuck did that come from? Chat. Get a deal. Yeah, I'm trying to do it so I ain't got to pay payments. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get a good PC. I'm going to. I just like need a little bit of help, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll get one regardless. Carolyn, I do appreciate it. Dale's only $25 a month. From Dale? Like from Dale itself? You gonna come up, Justin? Okay. You're good. I'm gonna drop it here in a minute.
What have you? You've lost. That's a lot of money. You know, just to go give to a person, to go talk to another person about who you are, because they like to talk in this other language, right?
What's that about, y'all? You think so, Pearl? Nana. I'm trying to be a sweetheart, y'all. I'm trying to be a sweetheart, y'all. Shout out to Miss January and shout out to Kim, man. She's been a member for 3 months, baby. That's what's up. Shout out to Miss January. Move and there go.
Right now, 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 right now.
Thank you so much, Leesky. You the homie. Shout out to Leesky, baby.
Right now, 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 right now.
Who do you pay to go talk to somebody? Okay, so he's telling who? So you had your attorney go in there and tell the police about who you are? Is that what you're saying?
You've lost. That's a lot of money. You know, just to go give to a person, to go talk to another person.
Okay. Follow with me, okay? You give money to a person just to go to another person. Okay, so that's 1, 2,
About who you are.
to tell you about who you are. Thank you, Angela. Shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you, baby. Woo! I know it.
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Thank you, baby doll. We just like to have fun here, you know? I don't like want to get you in like this thing where I got to get you all emotional and oh, I hate Patrick, hate Eric, hate all of them. Nah, hate these fools trying to get you to hate them. Shout out to Kimmy, moving it right along. Love you too, Kimmy. Mwah, mwah.
Right now, 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 right now.
You seen that too, Cuddle? I'll be watching. I'll be peeping. And she did back me up. That's what's up. Shout out to Native Virgo. Shout out to Native Virgo. This motherfucker ain't working. Let me reset. Hold on. All right. We back. Shout out to Native Virgo. This motherfucker better play now. Shout out to Native. One. Wrong one.
Right now, 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 right now.
We did it. We did it, y'all. High five. High five, y'all. Ladies, high five. Dudes, fist bump. Shout out to the homeboys in the chat. The homeboys. I fucking love y'all, man. I do. Never cease to amaze me. I mean, that's what they got the goal there for, right? Have fun with it. That's the way I feel. I watch another channel that has a goal, like 6 goals up every night, bro. But they do crazy shit. They go fucking nuts. Shout out Treese, man. I see you, mama. How you doing tonight?
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, they might need it for legal fees for me too, Fox. I might need legal fees. All these people telling the police about me. What the fuck? Like that's never happened before, huh? Oh, Brandy called the FBI on me 3 times. 3 times. The FBI. You guys don't know what it's like to get a fucking call from a U.S. Marshal. You don't. It's different. It ended well. But damn, yo. Yeah, got a call from a U.S. Marshal, yo. All right, man. Let me get through this, and then we're gonna start dropping some links.
Because they like to talk in this other language, right?
He's talking about attorneys and judges. That's what he's doing. Because they like to talk in this other language, and they do. They do. I call it scam language. I call it scamming. Here's how I feel. Here's how I feel how the justice system works. You have an attorney, okay? You got good attorneys, right? I feel like they give up people to get this person off. Or I'll let you get this guy, but let me have this guy off. Because maybe he paid more. Maybe this guy didn't pay so much. But you can have him. You know, I'm not too worried about it. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like it's a money game. Totally. Thank you, pretty bird. I'm gonna cry.
Right now, right now, right now, right
You guys
now,
gonna make me
right
cry.
now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
All right, man.
And that's all it is.
You guys are gonna make me cry. Stop.
Family court or criminal justice, it's a different language. And if you don't do the right procedure or file the right response, it's going to cost you. And I just wonder how many innocent people over the years have faced a punishment for something they didn't do.
Hart, why are we talking about innocent people? Because Patrick's fucking got a case over him.
I think there should be something in there if somebody has to go and defend their name from accusations or something like that, and it's proved that, hey, this was all BS, that person should be reimbursed. Because guess what? Our system failed. Our system failed. You had, anyway.
There is. The problem is they make the gauntlet so hard, most people don't know how to run the civil criminal defamation, lawsuit.
This is a boring conversation. I'm just going to say it. This is a boring conversation.
Gauntlet. You know my story, and the reason that, John's
Literally millions upon tens of millions of dollars out there for funding for stuff like that. But it's all listed under VAWA. She got hit by a bus. Hey, how
early on, so we knew we had.
you know what? I just came by that interview not long ago. I still have never released. This is a much different one than it was last week. Like I said, when I came on here, man, my emotions was all over the place. Mark can attest to it. I told him before we came on. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, it was a shit show for you.
All over the place.
It was a shit show, wasn't it?
Do you want to go more into depth on any detail about Betty, Larry, Patrick, BJ?
Please
any of
do.
them for the audience. Maybe they have some questions last time that we didn't get to.
Please do, Eric.
I don't know because I didn't read anybody's thoughts on it. To be honest.
But, yeah, anything that we didn't talk about last time that maybe you want to reference.
There was the $5,000 afterwards.
Yeah,
what happened?
let's go.
That did not remain with me. Every penny that.
Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Is that the money? Hold on. He's about to tell you where the money goes. So this is what I need to know. So Dell is 3 ship. Okay. Thanks, Carolyn. I'm buying outright probably though, but I'm going to check the site out for sure because I didn't think about going right to the manufacturer. Yeah. It's still going to be a couple weeks before I'm going to think about even getting one.
Was ever made for that family.
I got one right now for the moment, but this is my homeboys. And like he said, I could borrow it forever if I wanted to. Like he don't need it, but like it's not mine. You know what I mean? And I don't want something to happen to it. And then I gotta buy this motherfucker because it's a beast. It's a nice laptop, but it don't run with. See, the battery just ran out right there. I don't want that. That's why I'm going to go with the desktop because the battery's already dead after an hour. And my brand new laptop that I had last time, the battery in it sucked too. So I don't care for this. I'm trying to run some powerful shit, and these laptops aren't doing it. You know what I mean? Like I want to hook my lights into my fucking system. I want to do all that. The way I'm able to dim them, brighten them, and I can't do it with this laptop. I just can't. It sucks. Couldn't do it with my other one either.
I mean, use your brain.
Yeah.
Every penny and then some, even money that I could have just said was mine.
He knows that, Teresa. He wouldn't even be here for me to say it.
We're a team. We were supposed to be a team.
He's here already, dude.
People have to think too. You're operating a business, so business expenses. Anyone that owns a company that 1099s or does anything, expenses come out first.
Yep.
So just do the math and the receipts on that. And like I said, Mark had to produce his receipts, so there's kind of a pattern there of the supposed people that are in charge. You're not the first person that they've done this to.
No. Well, and that's kind of a good thing for me. I mean, I guess it's a bad thing overall, but it was a good thing for me to know, like when I got asked, as excited as I was for the opportunity, because I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. Hell, we was talking about the Brian Adams situation. That was in year 1.
And he goes spacing off. So what did he say? Yeah, I like the desk. That's what I'm going to do with my desk. I'm going to get a desktop. Slim model. Yeah, I'm going to get a desktop with a nice big screen on it. With a big, big curved screen. I'm going to upgrade big time this time. I need to bad. I'm behind on the PC part. I got all this other technology around me. But no fucking good PC. So, like, it's time. I noticed during this interview, he did that. He never once mentioned Lorraine and Chimmy slipped up and said Ray one time. So he gave the money to where, though? Where? If it's no longer in his possession, cool. I get it, right? So I'm out of it now. I don't care where the money is now. I'd like to know, but we'll never know probably until the end, and Patrick can probably speak. Patrick's going to be the only one that's going to tell everything. I see it now. And he's allowed to once he beats it or gets sentence on it. He's allowed to. Yeah. Like, I still don't like, where did money go?
Of dad talk. We was able to raise 175 grand, you know, to help a boy get a surgery. Dude, we could have gotten that home. The scary part was I knew there had already been scandal. I don't know who this guy is, you know, and then just feeling like, yeah, I've got to be really careful because, again, this is already there, and there had been numerous things. It wasn't just Mark, you know, with the $100,000 and nobody knew where it was going. It was the home that mysteriously caught on fire, or somebody mysteriously showing up in a store acting like I just accidentally bumped into you, and there was a lot of different things. So I knew from very early on, just like, I'll do it, but I'm gonna keep notes here, you know. And rather than like rushing to go and get on camera, I was like, no, I'll just stay in the background for a little bit. You've been making videos. I'll just help you with scheduling that and everything like I'm doing right now. I've got no desire to be on there. Once I got there, it was hard not to be on camera because I'm just hands-on. You know, I see somebody hurting. Hey, let me show you something that can help. And I just got to be careful with that.
Well, we were constantly getting calls. I mean, there's that one.
All right, man. Justin, come on up, bro. Let me put this link. My bad, not the right link. You guys, if you guys enjoy misogynism or misogyny, go subscribe to Eric. But he's misogynist. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready in the chat? Hold on. That's cool. That's cool. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess you get new welcome pages and shit. See, I just repaid for StreamYard again, and these motherfuckers better fix some shit, man. I already had to reset once. I need to be sharpening my OBS skills. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be sharpening my OBS skills. Let me drop this link. Justin, come on up, buddy. After you done cuss me out and call me every name in the book, it's cool, though. I just want to hear your opinion, buddy. I want to hear what you think is going to happen, what you think should happen. Let's get ready to rumble! Nah, I'm not going to be rude to the guy. Any of you guys can come up. Just like, don't come up if you know there's somebody up here you don't get along with. Unless you're going to get it on with them. We're going to get it on if you need to get it on. I don't want to get it on. Are we just going to ignore his lies for tonight? On the road. Just, hey, let me fuck this duck. You count the quacks, all right? You guys, welcome, Justin Morris. Justin, what's good?
Hey, Dave, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? As you know, I want to hear like what your thoughts are, what you think's going to end up happening, things like that.
Maybe I'm going to give it to you straight.
Okay.
I told everybody the first part of November that indictments was coming.
Well, it wasn't an indictment that got him, though.
Well, just hold on just a minute.
Okay.
Indictments was coming January the 12th through the 16th. I said that on Toddy One Skip the first part of November. I also said, if you'll go look at that video, that I said maybe only one of them will be indicted at that time because the other one's going to have federal charges. And the other one was Eric. So Eric's claiming to be innocent of all this.
Right.
But think about it, AD.
Okay.
He's the one that took full control the minute he went to West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
He
Well,
had,
wasn't it once Patrick broke his leg?
no, it was before that.
I
It
think
was,
Patrick might have still had some control though.
well, he did to start with, but it was
Yeah.
always, what I'm trying to explain to everybody that keeps telling me that I'm a liar is
Well, I'm
Eric
not
was
here to
in-
call you names and stuff. I'm not here to do that.
Yeah, well, Eric was in this as a scam to start with.
So like you say, like I say, he was there to make money as well, right?
Yep. Well, he was there to make all the money.
All
He
of it?
wasn't there just to make a part of it. He was there to make all the money.
So what do you mean? They like cut Patrick out?
I mean, he was going to run with the money to start with. That was, I'm telling you the truth, AD. That was
I
his
mean,
whole intention.
But what makes you come to that conclusion?
Well, it starts with his dad from years ago.
His father?
And just the type of people. You know, my company at the time had a conflict with his father. And I knew
Your company did?
Yes. And,
Had
and that's what I'm trying to get out to everybody, AD.
What was his company's father's? What was his dad's company's name?
Well, his dad didn't have a company. I had a company. I had 4 different auto recovery companies.
And you had a conflict with his father alone, or his father's company?
No, with his father's personal father's business on an auto repossession. But what I'm trying to explain to everybody
I get you.
is I did reach out to Patrick. In fact, I still have the message on my Facebook Messenger that Patrick never has to, even till today, even looked at the message dated back in July, that I was trying to get Patrick the word to be aware of him.
But weren't you trying to talk to Eric first?
No, absolutely not.
But that's what you said.
Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you did, Justin.
I only tried to get a hold of him after $500 was sent to the building.
Okay.
That's the
I remember you saying something about. I remember you saying something about $500.
Yeah, but he never responded to nothing.
He won't respond to me either.
We're talking about July.
That's
when I tried to warn Patrick
of Eric.
I was trying to warn him that he was in a goat fuck. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what it was. And this is the problem. The day that Eric hit West Virginia, he had Patrick to shut down his GoFundMe account.
Mm-hmm.
He transferred all the platforms to himself.
Yeah.
He even changed the password on the YouTube account immediately, so Patrick couldn't even get into the YouTube account.
Yeah, I know he started several social media accounts that ran for quite a while.
He did a lot of stuff, man. Believe me. And I'm to the point right now, he's not going to get away with this. He thinks he is, because basically what he did, AD, is once he realized he was trying to get rid of BJ. And the reason he was trying to get her away from everything and get her put in jail or whatever is because she's street smart. And she started figuring out shit. You know why? Because she tried to get a few dollars from Eric, and Eric wouldn't give her $1. So
yeah.
that's when she woke up.
Calling that for $300, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I did hear originally she asked for 50. I don't know if that's true or not, but it did come from a Whittaker to me that originally was 50, and then she asked for 300 and was denied 300 too. So her being street smart right there woke her up that there ain't gonna be no money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No money.
that's what set Eric off too, right?
Yeah,
About her.
exactly. So when the copper deal landed her in jail, and they raised $500 to get her out, he didn't expect her to get out that fast.
I thought the copper deal happened before he was there.
Absolutely not. He drove all the way from Georgia to West Virginia to make sure the copper deal happened.
Really?
He did.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you'll find out I'm not lying about none of this.
All right. All
So
right.
he
I
was-
just
he-
wanted to see what you had to say. I'm
Yeah.
not saying I believe you or
He-
not. So I don't believe
well,
you. I mean,
he
that's
was-
up to people to understand themselves, Justin. I'm not even going to cook my own content.
Well, I appreciate you inviting me on the platform
No problem, man.
so I can kind of straighten some of this stuff out. So anyway, when she got out as fast as she got out of jail, then that's when the APS shit started. Immediately, he was trying to get them took out of that house. Now think about this, AD. He was there for over 2 months. You
Yeah.
know, periodically, he was there for over 2 months.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
If he seen Ray was in PC and PS and all that,
Yeah, I wouldn't have went home knowing that.
wouldn't you know that he would have done it a lot sooner?
I mean, I would have.
And I'm not telling you that Ray was not sitting in PS.
Oh, he was.
I don't believe he was sitting in Peaches, though. I don't believe that. But I
Well.
do believe that he was sitting in PS sometime. And the problem is,
I agree that Eric should have did something with APS much sooner. You know, as far as like anything, but I guess he did, and they just didn't take him until
Well-
BJ's restraining order was dropped.
I think what should have really happened there, AD, and this is only my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think what he should have done the minute he seen that,
Mm-hmm.
he should have talked to Betty. He should have
Yeah,
said, "Hey,
I would have pulled the adults around there and say,
Yeah.
hey, we gotta get
Yeah.
this situated. We gotta
Yeah.
get this figured out. You're gonna
Yeah.
be on camera a lot. We can't have this. People are gonna have opinions. Yeah, of
And
course.
That's exactly what I would have done. I'd have said, look, if I had to,
I mean, we all would have done something
Put
different.
him in the shower every day. Or
They didn't have a
twice
shower,
day,
bub. They
or
didn't even have a
whatever.
shower. They just had a
Well-
bath with a bucket in it.
Well, they had it at the Airbnb. They
Yeah.
had a shower over there.
Yeah,
had
he
a window
cleaned him
with
up
a
there.
shower.
Eric did give him a shower.
He
Everybody
did
got a
give him-
shower. That
He gave him one shower
Yeah.
with a new pair of overalls, and that's all. That's all he gave him.
Yeah, Timmy definitely got more than the rest. Timmy was the star, though. You know.
Well, it was all about Timmy, really, to be honest with you.
You
And
think
that's
Patrick's at fault?
on what now? What are you talking about?
For fraud.
The what now?
For fraud.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me just tell you, AD, Patrick didn't have any money. I feel like he got his mom to buy that house just because it was down the street from the Whittakers. And I think he had this in mind. for
How long did he
months.
live there before he started filming?
I think about 8 months, I think is what I was told. He bought the house, his mom did, in 2004. But he started staying there when he came back from Florida. And I think he'd been there about 8 months before Timmy time started. And I think in the beginning, like,
Hi, Jekyll. By the way, I put you on mute so we can talk. You're good.
I think maybe the first couple of weeks, I think Patrick was serious about all this. And then when the money started coming, and he needed the money desperately because his truck payments was behind, he shared all that with me.
Mm-hmm.
They was constantly 3 to 4 payments behind at all times.
That sucks.
And his house needed work.
Lots of work.
All Patrick did is Patrick did wrong, but he was trying to get himself up and then take care of everybody later. And that's what I really believe happened. He let the money control his mind.
I've also heard that from other people too. You're not the first person.
You know, money is the roots to all evil.
I agree.
Doesn't matter what it is.
I agree.
And
I agree.
when I've
But,
seen,
here's the thing. I've heard lots of things, man. People have spoke about Patrick, but that doesn't make me judge him. I have to judge him on who he is to me, or how,
that's the reason I had to judge him for me.
Right, right.
Conversations, with my text messages and everything. Because to be honest with you, AD, I thought when this investigation started, I was for Patrick.
Know what I thought? I didn't think there was one.
I'm like, I don't believe this. But after he and I started calling each other and texting back and forth for a couple of months, and then when I got real serious about going to West Virginia and getting Betty a house and furniture, that APS did tell me that. They told me that as long as Betty was there by herself and there was a caretaker in the home at all times, then she's got 100% chance of getting the 3 back home.
Yeah.
But that's the way it would have to be, period. No
What do you
ifs
think
and
about
buts about it.
What's your thoughts on that now?
My thoughts on that now is I think that's the way it needs to be now. For them to get back home,
She has to have a new home.
It's the only way the judge is going to let them come back home.
I agree.
They're not going to let them 3 stay where drugs involved. I hear stories about Larry that's unbelievable that I don't even want to believe myself. That he's possibly even on drugs, but nobody's been able to prove that.
No, I haven't. I haven't heard that. I've asked extensively too. I've been pretty adamant about that. And I don't think so. That's just me though. But you've heard things,
Yeah, I mean,
I've asked people around too, and they don't think so either.
Yeah, well, I just told you I don't know whether it's true or not.
I know.
I'm not telling you I believe it.
I don't know what is true with a lot of this, my man.
But
a lot of it is just speculation.
Patrick and I had a lot of conversations. Sometimes he called me at midnight at night. Stuff like that. And we would talk 30, 40 minutes on the phone about different situations. But when I honestly got ready to come to West Virginia, he told me, he said, well, I'll let you know in the morning how much money I can put in with a deal. So next day, I never heard from him at all. And he's supposed to call and say, I got 3,000, I got 4,000, I got 1,500.
What made you not like Patrick anymore?
Because he kept lying to me. That's what I'm coming to. And he says, I called him back. He wouldn't answer the phone. So then I
ghosted you. He ghosted you.
Yes, you might well say that. Which I did talk to him after that, but then he started sending me text messages, telling me he's got families trying to talk to, and he'll contact me later. And next day he sent me a message something about I'm trying to carry the torch. I still have all the messages. I can send them to you, AD. In fact, I'd like for you to have them. Because I'm really not experienced with YouTube yet to know how to put all that kind of stuff up. But just all kind of stuff he said to me. AD, he tried to borrow money from me first to get his truck payments right. Then he tried to borrow money from me, $5,000 to buy a guitar. And then he wanted
money for a guitar.
Yeah, and at first he wanted to come down there and stay with me for 2 weeks. And I told him, I told him, I'm like, this is a bad time for you to leave town, Patrick. You're under investigation. You don't leave and you don't need to leave and go nowhere, right?
Hello.
But he wanted to come down and stay. He wanted to come down.
You know how I felt about the investigation. I thought it was bullshit. It took forever.
Oh, I knew it wasn't bullshit. And you got to realize, and you're pretty smart too, AD, but you got to realize, man, they had to damn subpoena YouTube. They had to subpoena all the platforms. They had to subpoena all the records of where the money went, how much money went. They had a lot of shit to do. That's the reason that Eric is not indicted yet, is because they have so much shit. But let me tell you what's going on. What's going on, man, is he's got a certain amount of money. I don't know what it is, neither do you or anybody else, that he's claiming that he spent out of all that money for what he did while he was there, calling it.
And it ain't adding up to the court.
And he's got, you know, like if he really spent, say, $3,000 out of the money while he was there for a month, just say he did, he might have receipts showing that he spent $15,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I mean that would be fraud.
Yeah, well, absolutely. He's fraud all the way around. Is what I'm trying to make everybody understand.
Well, I mean, that's just a part of our opinions, though.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure
it is.
Sure,
it's hard for everybody to understand because it is just a part of our opinions.
Sure.
That's why.
I got a couple videos I'm doing on my channel tomorrow. I'm going to try to do them tomorrow, explaining who I really am, AD. On one of them.
I'll give you a little hint about YouTube, just to get you kicking and going. Post.
I got you.
Post.
I got
you. The more you post, the more you'll get in the algorithm.
I got you.
All right, man.
So
you have a great night, man.
All right, man. You too.
All right, brother.
All right.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, AD.
We got a threesome.
Hi, everyone.
We got a threesome. Shout out to Justin. That took some guts, man. He probably thought I was going to attack him. But, you know.
It took something.
There's no point in that. There's no point in all that.
Like, he probably thought I was going to attack him. I didn't want to.
Okay, so go ahead, Jacko. Yeah, go ahead, Jacko. You go first.
Hey, I'd get them screenshots and I'd let Hillbilly do with them.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing I thought as soon as he said that. Hell yeah, we need those. Just go on and send it, Justin. I sit there quiet too. That's the first time I ever been quiet like that in my whole life.
I know. I think my Papa Bear was looking over and to make sure I didn't have a seizure or fall asleep.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I do that. I have bad seizures.
I do.
Seizures are something else.
So okay, so can I do just like my opinion on here, AD? Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am. You go ahead, girl.
That's why we love AD.
That's what we here for.
Okay.
Go ahead. Man, I don't give a damn. Anybody else coming up? Let's go.
I do know the difference between opinions and facts, and Justin needs to get a Webster so he can look up the definition between both. Okay, in my opinion, it was deep, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, in my opinion, okay, we know Patrick was arrested. He was charged with certain crimes, but we don't know. There are people high above my pay grade that will decide if Patrick is guilty or not. And let's not forget, we live in the United States of America where we are innocent until proven guilty.
Yep.
That's right, baby. The
I
good old
also,
USA.
as far as Eric goes, you know what?
Hey, that's the one. That's the one I want to question right there.
Yeah, as far as Eric goes, I think Eric was very smart. I think his attorney told him when he left, you keep your mouth shut. You say
And you just
nothing.
said it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you say nothing
Yep.
until this is coming
It's
to a
time.
wrap. Now,
Yep.
what I want to know
Yep.
is that why did Justin first come up and say there was a camper, then there was a trailer, and then there was a fire, and then the very day that Patrick gets arrested, not one but two Lawrence Eric Carrolls get arrested in Georgia, each getting extradited to a different state.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, no.
I mean, I could
That
have
is
I could have did
bullshit.
that to him, but I just decided not to tonight.
Didn't
That's
he
all.
say Patrick asked him for $5,000?
Yes.
He's full of shit.
Listen, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
and
anything bad about
Hillbilly's like,
Patrick.
where's
In
the
my
receipts?
opinion.
I'm just
In
gonna
my
say this.
opinion.
I'm not saying anything bad about Patrick,
Yeah.
but I have
So,
also
but
heard that from
AD,
other
I don't
people
want to
too.
take up too much time.
No, go
I
ahead,
just
baby.
want to tell you that I appreciate your channel. I
Thank you.
appreciate the way you take care of your subscribers.
Thank you.
I appreciate all the comments in the chat. And at the end of the day, until this plays out in court, all we have is speculation and
Yep.
opinions, and
Yep.
everyone's entitled to their opinion. But at the same time, don't go throwing outright lies out there. That does
Yeah.
nothing to help anybody.
A fact and an opinion are two different things.
That's exactly right. And we are all here for one reason. We care about this family.
Yeah.
We all
Now,
do, yeah.
now
Yes.
for me, I think that the three are probably better off where they're at.
Yep.
And for,
Well,
you
that's
know,
a
only
fact.
simply because
That's definite.
Ray and Lorraine are up in years.
Mhm.
Okay. And
That's
as for Timmy, he's not. Timmy's what, in his 40s?
Yeah,
Jimmy
46, I
Time,
think.
son.
Yeah, Timmy's going to outlive, you know, Larry, Betty, his mom, and Ray. You know, God
Yeah.
willing, he's going to outlive
Bless
them,
his heart.
and he will need these life skills that he's going to learn
Yeah,
while he's at this place.
you're
So
so right.
I want to tell everyone to pray for this family. Let's pray for each other in this group. But Justin, come
This
He's
is
on,
full of
man.
shit.
this is
Come
Jekyll
on.
and Hyde, and this is
Stop with the
Indiana
lies.
Nana.
You don't need it. You know, you don't need that for people to like you. Just
Be
don't.
You
you.
Just
think
stop.
Justin's
All right,
just
everybody, I'm gonna hop off and let someone else up. Thank you, AD.
no problem, sweets. Have a great night. Everybody's welcome. Everybody, especially the shit talkers. Come on up.
Hey, hell yeah, right now too. You got us
Come
at the
on
right time. Got us at the right time.
Shit.
Hey, read
What's
back
up,
about Justin's
Susan?
speech.
Hi, Susan. What's up,
Justin had
banana?
to practice that
Fox
one, didn't
racing.
he?
Hillbilly. She can't get down. I got you. I'll help you. There you go. I didn't think she know how to get out. I help her out. Yeah, man. I will say, like Justin's probably not far off by saying that Patrick asked for money. I don't know if it was $5,000 fucking dollars.
From him
But-
though?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard this from other people as well.
Oh.
Like he's not the first person to tell me this. He's
I
not at
did
all.
hear he asked Eric, and Eric had a thing tracker of what he had given Patrick.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
but
that. Yeah, I remember that.
It was on the notebook paper. My thing is, y'all, we all know about Patrick's stuff, but what about the private stuff that, like you said, the lawyer told him to shh? don't say nothing. So therefore, Eric's been sitting back, keeping his mouth shut. He's the one that had all the access to all these accounts. He's the one should be answering damn questions. And he's in a whole different state. That's federal. That's federal.
Nah,
What
you can
he's
still
done,
break the law in one state.
he probably gave them the money, and the state will keep it.
Oh, he's come up off of any money that's been made off of him. I guarantee.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like, look, yes, I feel like Betty and them should have rights to Lorraine and Timmy and Ray, but I think they're fine where they're at. They're better off. They're being taken care of.
They're gonna get their visitation rights. They will.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't really see them getting like there'll be there'll be rules to it. You can guarantee it.
Oh
me
yeah,
me and Reggie aren't at odds that much anymore, y'all. Me and Reggie really aren't at odds that much anymore, y'all. So like me and her really ain't enemies. She ain't gonna come up. I remember watching a video back when he was down here and when he first got mad at Patrick and he pulled out his wallet and showed her how thick it was. Oh wow, with his receipts. Damn.
Eric?
Yeah. I remember that video too. I'll tell you, Eric did it right. He came down here and he kept a receipt for every fucking thing they did.
I learned that with child support.
He did.
I learned that with child support. That's how I stayed on top of everything.
Oh, child support will keep you at it too, for sure.
Hey, I got a whole tote of nothing but receipts.
Yeah.
Court papers and receipts.
No, she's not unblocked. No, she's not unblocked.
Hey,
That's
I wish
up
we
to
could
my
get
lives.
Bill up here going. I wish somebody would come up here like Toddy or somebody. I'd like to lay into her.
That would be lovely. I wouldn't lay into her. I wouldn't lay into her. I would ask her questions to see if she knows the truth to anything.
And I probably sit there and listen too, because I want to hear her.
I would ask her simple questions just to see what she knows for sure. I bet you it ain't shit.
Ain't nothing. She ain't got no new news. And then she keeps talking about Gypsy Rose. Come on now. Who gives a shit?
Just quit threatening Patrick, man. Come up with Hillbilly. That link is for everybody. It's pinned. That means anybody can come up here.
Come on, Hillbilly.
Everybody can come up. It doesn't even have to be about the Whittakers, y'all. This is here. I'm doing this for y'all, man.
Get Justin to send you those things
Come on
and
up,
get
baby.
Hillbilly
You know
to make memes.
I just didn't want to attack Justin tonight, y'all. I just ain't feeling like.
No, you don't want to approach him in a bad way. You want to just know the facts. What's going on? Everybody's got a sign.
He called me all kinds of bad names, but they weren't that bad. I understand. It's just content.
But he don't know you. So who is he to cuss
Thank
at
you guys that donated too, man. Let me go back and thank these folks. Thank you, Katarina. Thank you, AP. Good comment.
One did $30.
Thank you, Pretty Bird. Thank you, Treese. I love y'all, man. Appreciate the love, guys. Y'all are the best. The best.
Right now, right now, right now.
Sorry, baby.
Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
Let me that.
What's up, 10-4? 10-4. Hillbilly. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yep.
I just wanted to be
I hear that
respectful.
twang. I hear that twang.
You hear
I wanted to be respectful and make sure it was okay that I come up first.
You know it's okay. It's all love, Hillbilly. You get the red carpet rolled out.
Well, you don't have to do that. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like you all. You know.
You are fucking. Your Highness.
To make some memes,
like
some shorts out of that.
This is Her Highness. Oh, she's gonna fucking short that up. I know she will, especially the beginning of it.
Justin to send you all of them too. Get him to send you all of them. Let her have a field day with it.
I mean, I think Toddy, when she called me up I didn't know she called me up there until I got an email, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I went straight to Lady K's, and I found out real fast. But I
did call you
Toddy
up there. I didn't watch. Did she call you up there?
Yes, that's what they said. Yes.
Oh, what a shit show.
I wish she
And
would have.
well, listen, she was playing the video, and it was of her talking, and she wouldn't play the whole video because it would show exactly what I said was the truth.
Yeah.
It's did. You know what she said?
What?
The only reason she called me out was because I was getting views where people could see. Now that's her words.
What?
Yes.
She thinks
she
because
said people started noticing. People started noticing, and I guess it's because I
Pour it
do
on.
try to put receipts with what I say.
Pour it on her now. Pour
I'm just not-
it on her ass
Receipts
now.
tell it all, hillbilly. Receipts
Like,
tell it all.
pour it on her now, man. That's what I would do.
So, Toddy, I'm asking you, come up
Come
here
on
on
up here.
AD's panel. I will
Come
be
on.
respectful. I won't say a word. I can
I'll
agree
do
to
one of these.
disagree.
I'll hush too. I'll hush too.
I'll be like, "Whoop."
Yeah, I
Yep,
won't
that's
say
what she.
nothing
That's
either.
what she would do. If
Yeah.
I
Yep.
went over at her panel, remember how they done remember how they done Jessica AD over there
Yep.
and wouldn't let her speak? Well, they're not going to do me like that. And I said,
Hell no.
Hey,
you can
tell
come
him,
right on.
hillbilly. There you go.
I told her, I said, come on over to AD's or Lady K's. And I said, I'll talk. No problem. I can
Yeah.
debate with her all day long. But she's going to show me either receipts or something to prove what she's saying because I played her own words. And then when she went back over the video that she done today, like I said, she wouldn't pay the other half because she would have told on herself if she paid the other half for her viewers to hear.
Dude, she got mad at Scooter because he played a video of just her words.
Oh
Her
yeah,
own words.
I got the screenshot of who went over and told her too. They said, Toddy, I know who it is. I know who it is. I went over AD's chat. I found out it was a guy named Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
there's a dude
I
named
said,
Mark
well,
telling everybody where he lived and shit.
So we got a spy off in the group.
No, that ain't a spy. We know who he is. Everybody knows who he is.
well, listen, hey,
Scooter knows who he is. I don't know who he is.
I told AD that I was going to go to the trial, and it's in the I want to see it myself.
Yeah.
And I have a right
Yeah.
to go to that trial. And
Yeah,
Elizabeth, when I told him that I was going to go down for the trial,
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth said we can meet up for lunch.
Yeah, I seen you guys
Well,
talking
let
about
me
it in the
tell
chat.
you- Yeah, let me tell you what they done. They didn't know who I was because they said some girl named Hillbilly's over there and she's wanting to meet with Elizabeth. Well, I wonder why. Well,
What?
Yes, it's over there on Facebook. Yep. And CJ's in the chat.
God,
CJ's
boy.
in the chat.
What in the fuck?
CJ said whoever said that, CJ set him straight. She did.
What the fuck, man? Like, why, bro?
Yes.
Why is everybody spinning such crazy conspiracy theory ass thoughts and narratives, man?
Narratives, a made up story of their own version.
Well, Lady
the
K said
fuck?
she's going to go too, and she
Hell
said if she
yeah.
goes,
Hell
her,
yeah.
I'll definitely meet up with her. I said, but it's not against the law to come on AD's channel and somebody made a nice gesture, which was Elizabeth, because she knows I don't know the area.
Content creators meet all the time. They have things called content houses where content creators live together and create content in each of their rooms and shit. They kind of thing called content houses, bro.
Yeah,
like
there's
you
nothing wrong
like
with that.
you can have a content house where nothing but content goes on in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking or
People are idiots, man.
But when
This
Dottie
is
said people-
unreal.
she said her exact words was she seen where it was getting noticed. And I said, no, what you seen was me putting out the truth about it. And I'm playing your own words. So you can't get mad at me when you tell something that's a lie and it's coming from your mouth.
I agree.
You said
it's not in your own mouth. I mean, it usually does. Like everybody is like I don't know why people are just outright just think that their egos are their egos, man. Because look, I understand everybody's a hypocrite sometimes. Like there's no way If you're a content creator and you've been on this platform for 3-4 years, anybody can go find a video where you're hypocriting yourself. But that's not being a hypocrite. That just means you've changed over the years. You know, that's just all it is. But anybody can do it.
Look what
but
this
is close. She's doing this like with like no different gaps in time. She's just being a hypocrite.
Hi, Hillbilly.
Hello.
That's CG. We got CG. We got Hillbilly. We got Jackie.
Hello.
Which is Jekyll. We got room for more.
AD, the reason that
Oh, that's loud, huh?
I told Toddy that I made a video and I said, Toddy, you're a lying hypocrite because you sit there and invited AD on your panel and said y'all was smoke one together. And I said, but he mentioned something about gummies. And now, like I told her, I said, you're telling him that it ain't okay because he's taking gummies, but it's okay for you.
No, she just doesn't like it that my people support me. That's what she doesn't like. And that's just all it boils down to.
She's a hater when it comes to that. And like I told her, I said, all of AD's people can support him any which way they want to. It's not against the law.
No.
YouTube is made, YouTube's a platform to make money. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. All these things are in place for you to use. Goals, fucking memberships, fucking all these things. And guess what? YouTube tells you, remind people to donate. Remind people to hit the like. Remind people to share it. Like YouTube will send you videos periodically telling you to do this. Because guess who they make money to?
They even got a new thing, where you set goals. And if it wasn't money making, they wouldn't have that.
Dude, they want you to do it because they get paid too. YouTube gets a cut of it.
Lady K, when she invited me up on the panel, she said, I made it clear to Toddy. I said, Toddy, this is my response to your video. And I said, I will go on AD's channel or Lady K. I said, but I'm not going over there because, like I told you, I was there when they done Jessica that way.
You're not going to get John.
But the problem is this. I never had a beef with anybody in the Whittaker section. I always came on here, bigged everybody up, told everybody to go fucking subscribe, go share their shit, go watch all their shit. Never had a word. Never had one thing against them. But they all tried to dogpile me when I didn't do what they wanted with Patrick. That's why they tried to dogpile me. And it didn't work. It didn't work.
And I brought that up on Lady K's panel today. I said they wanted, especially Kathy, wanted you to attack Patrick. And I said, listen, AD's got his channel. He runs it a different way, and he does interviews a different way, and that's why he gets more information than they do.
Yep, and transparency.
I would rather talk to somebody that's not going to bullshit me.
Right.
Isn't gonna fucking get done with the interview and then start dogging me. Fuck that.
Right.
That's how you know you can't trust him.
AD made sure he was respectful to Patrick because, like I said, if he would attack Patrick, he wouldn't have got nowhere.
Patrick would have left. He would have cut out.
I don't understand that.
He would have just left.
He would have been the same way with Eric, though, if Eric would have come up. He'd be the same way.
Oh, I'd have treated Eric good.
AD is transparency.
AD's invited Eric on the panel like since day 3 of the Whittakers.
Yep.
And he even said,
I hit Eric up first. I hit Eric up first, and I didn't hit Patrick up because he had already went on Lady K's panel.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't want to bug him because he's already gave an interview to Lady K and Toddy, so I won't bother it. You know what I mean? And then he said he would talk to me, so I was like, all right, let's do it. And I ain't gonna fucking just bash the guy, dude.
There was no sense in attacking him. No sense.
You would not ever get him to come back, is what I said. And then guess what? He come back because I didn't keep bashing him.
3 different times, and everybody in the chat, he even told everybody, put your comments in and I'll answer them. And he did answer the people's, the comments and the questions.
I did. He answered almost all of them, except for a few. He lied to a guy on a couple too, but you never know. It might have been to save his butt in court too. I can take a lie if he saves his butt in court, you know.
Right. I understand why he lied. Because if he would have said something, it could have hurt his case. So I understood that.
Yeah. What's up, AP?
I think he took Timmy out of a bad situation because Patrick knows what was going on. And when he took Timmy in and he started talking to Timmy, notice Timmy couldn't speak that good until Patrick spent day after day after day. And I even put the video up of him counting his numbers, telling the weather, working with him on reading and life skills. He got him where he got he got Timmy up there and helped him with his hygiene, showed him how to take a shower twice a day. So I understand why Patrick wanted to keep his stuff up there, Timmy's, because it could have got stolen. And he didn't want Timmy. He loved Timmy.
I agree.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, he did.
I agree. I think he helped Patrick. I think Patrick wanted to keep Timmy away from there. I think Patrick wanted to keep Timmy away from there is what I think.
Yeah,
I think he
it's a
good
fact.
intentions.
And when I got real mad is when they sit over there yesterday, when they put up their live, it was Toddy and Kathy. They started saying, "Oh, Timmy's lying," and that. Yeah, they said Timmy was lying, and then Miss Kathy adds on when Toddy says that she don't believe Timmy was telling the truth, and what's her name, Kathy? She turned around and said, when I was discussing it, she turned around and said, "Oh, that story was fed to him." No, ma'am, it wasn't, because Timmy showed us when you have a special need.
Special needs don't lie.
Exactly.
They don't know how to lie, man.
They don't know how.
Noticed how he showed us, AD, that when he pointed to his shoe and then his head.
Yep. Timmy wasn't lying. Timmy knew what was going on down there, and he was the one out of the three that did know what was taking place.
And
I guarantee
it.
Yep.
And
Patrick knew what was going on down there too. He knew about that family and what was taking place, and he probably was keeping Timmy fucking safe for the most part.
If Patrick was there trying to hurt them, why would Timmy run to Patrick?
That's right.
Exactly.
Why would Timmy say when he was already in custody, Bama's who he wanted to live with?
Oh,
he said that in custody.
Oh, well, get this. When I made a post about that, and I said they was talking about the lingerie store or something, and a curator that I got that off of, he said he even got that wrong. He said I went back and looked at it, and he said there was nothing wrong with that because of Timmy, because they didn't stay in there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to learn.
And Patrick wanted BJ out of there too, just as much as Eric did. He did.
He did.
Both of them wanted him out of there, and I get it. I understand.
Nobody get BJ out of there.
Betty wanted BJ out there. Betty swore under oath. Betty swore under oath. She even backed Timmy's story up, so you know he's not lying when Miss Betty comes out and says,
"Does he really, Julie?"
No, Timmy.
She said, "My
Timmy
son's
said,
special needs."
My daughter's special needs too. Tell her my daughter's
Julie
special
said,
needs.
"My
and
son is
that's
special needs,
why-
and he lies all the time." Laughing at him, you know what I mean? But I guess they do. You know, she said, "My son's special needs, and he lies all the time."
Just a little white one.
Yeah, but it's probably like, you know, I feel like they're just innocent, man. People with special needs are, for the most part, innocent.
Yeah. My
They're
mom
just
just
innocent.
like that.
I feel like oh yeah.
Yes, it sure, yes it does. Yes,
The
it
Bible
sure
speaks
does.
about it.
They're angels. They're little angels. Oh,
No, I think
I can picture
Timmy was the
now that.
one out of the three that knew what was going on down there.
Yeah, and I can picture
Probably
Timmy
knew.
now at Patrick's getting ready. Go ahead.
He could be
Patrick's
coached,
gonna
but
have to
like
beat that
it's not
foot case
dumb to
first.
say he can't. It's not dumb. But like,
Right.
here's the thing, bro.
But
Like he
what I'm
knows what
saying,
was
though,
going
is
on down there. They say it was from a biopsy.
yeah, he did. I put up I found a very important clip that I'm going to put out. And
Mhm.
Patrick says, Timmy was mad that day, and he said, where did Kenny go? Because Kenny was there with them. And
Uh-huh.
he said, this is Timmy's exact words, up the road, you know? And he said, he's going up there with BJ. And you know what
Thank
Timmy
you,
said?
Hummingbird.
He opened his mouth. He opened his mouth and tucked his hands and act like he was putting something in his mouth. And Patrick said, "Are you talking about drugs?" He said, "Uh huh." So he knew exactly what they was talking about because he told on
Yeah,
them.
I think Timmy knew. Thank you, Hummingbird. I appreciate you sent 25 for the computer fund. It's not really a fund. Like I just need help. That's it. I'm getting one. Definitely.
I
I
wish
have
Patrick
to.
just had a house that was done up good enough to get Timmy. But I will say
And for
this
some reason,
much.
never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up.
Go ahead.
Man, I think Patrick has to take care of his legal problems first.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes,
Crocodile.
AD,
How are you
you're
doing?
exactly right.
Hello, Crocodile.
And
How are you this evening? What's up, China baby? Julie, Creative, Lily, Kelly,
Hey, Sheriff,
Hummingbird.
come up, please.
Hummingbird.
Toddy said that Ray was no different from thousands of people in the world that sits in his. And I'm not meaning this bad towards Ray. I'm just telling the cold, hard truth.
That's pretty
Yes,
cold, man.
we all
Look at
seen.
my cat.
That's
We
cold.
all seen how Ray wasn't elected. Yes, and I don't blame that on Betty.
They
I
were
blame
all
that on Mary.
neglected. They were all neglected to a certain extent, you know,
That's
all the way
all.
down to their
Yeah.
bathing, down to their
Yeah.
fingernails and their haircuts and their fucking feet. You know, they were
AD,
neglected.
Taking care of the right way.
I do have the clip that shows Lorraine's toenails and what they look like afterwards.
Ooh.
And I said I don't even understand how she was walking.
I didn't understand how Timmy was walking. I didn't.
Me either. My dad, when we took care of him before he died, he was dying of cancer, and it got where he couldn't even
Sorry.
get up and walk. And we took care of my daddy. Me, Nova, which is my daughter, she was Papa's girl.
Uh-huh.
And he knew that she has seizures, so that's been the love of his life ever since I had her. But Daddy found out he had cancer in March, and he died in July. But let me tell you,
Sorry to hear that, man.
I changed every diaper, and then Daddy said I would like a man to be here to do that because he felt weird.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want me to have to do it.
Thank you, Susan. She said, I'll match Hummingbird's 25. Well, thank you, Susan. Bow wow, y'all. They need this right here. Pause for a second.
Right now, 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 right now.
So
appreciate the love. Thank you, ladies.
And I love the
Big
girls
hug.
in the chat. And I
I
think the
love this
world
group of people, man. I
think
can't
the
ask
world-
for a better group of people. Our Discord runs itself. Like, people are so sweet. Like, our members on the Discord is fire, bro. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Big Mama.
You done
Everybody have
a
fun in the
great
chat.
job. I'm covering this, AD. You've done a great job.
I'll
Even
be
though
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Hillbilly. I'm getting wore out by it.
oh yeah, because you've covered everything they are to cover about it, you know?
Yeah. I'm getting
And we
kind of
don't know
wore
what-
out about it.
Until they go to court, there's not gonna be no news about it, I don't think.
No, that's true.
So you'll have plenty. I am going.
Good.
to
Let me
the
know if you
trial.
need help. Let me know if you need help.
Well, it's a 4-hour drive from where I'm at because
Okay.
I'm in Kentucky.
Okay.
I'm in Kentucky.
But I'm definitely going.
Well, I know you're going to be there on the right side of it, just being non-biased and cover it, But
And
that's why I care.
the only, like I said, Toddy said that she seen where I
Yes,
was
Nana.
getting noticed, and I
Hi,
was like, well,
Cajun.
just because I'm getting noticed, that shouldn't matter to Toddy.
It's true.
Hello,
Hello, everybody in the chat. I see you, ladies. Something wrong with this girl's eyes. Yeah, she ain't opened her eyes, has she?
No.
I've been watching the hell out of them clips. Keep my
Jekyll ain't opened her eyes.
Hey, dog, I
has not,
swear, man.
out of all the
I thought you did
our
notice.
community,
What'd you say, Hillbilly?
our community, I mean,
Yeah.
all of us, but I will say this. You ask Kathy for a seat, don't got one. You ask Kathy or Toddy for a seat, I ain't got none.
I wish they
wow.
came up here.
I don't
Billy.
care.
I
Like,
wish they
I
came
don't
up
care
here.
for what Toddy's doing lately with threatening Patrick, like harm to him and shit. I don't care.
Who is she? Who is she?
She's got a file. She's got a file on me now. Yeah, that's what she said. I said, well, where you gonna put a file on me, honey? I said, I'm an
What the
open book.
hell?
Yeah.
What the
I
hell
said,
you getting
you
a
just
file
open
on
it.
you for?
You know how ridiculous you sound?
She's not contacting law enforcement. I just be honest.
I don't think she is.
Hell
me
no, she's
either.
talking out her ass.
You
Her
would be
mouth.
stupid to do that.
She knows if she does and they call me, I want to send in them receipts. You
Oh,
damn right.
sure. For
Well,
sure.
yeah, definitely. That's why I
for
said,
sure,
get
dude.
Jesse to
I
finish,
got where this chick even started in with me. I got all that. I got it all. For
I mean,
sure.
Kathy has sexualized Timmy in every which way. And
I
then,
know.
like I said, she was
said some
counting
crazy shit.
she was counting the seconds of the way people was hugging Timmy. I said, now get out of here with that effing, you know what? I said, because that's bullshit. My little girl might hug me longer than she does my sister.
It's not weird either.
No, it's
Not
not.
weird either.
And
Anybody who
Patrick
says a
Timmy.
hug is weird, I think Eric cared about these people, man. I do. I think he went down there and started to care a little bit.
I do too, but
The whole APS situation wrongly. I'm sorry. That was handled. He didn't need to call them out there because BJ said he was splitting the family up. You should have just dealt with that shit.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. Some people needs to get this straight because I can pull the clips and show you. APS was already sending Betty Care out there 8 hours a day to help with rape.
They definitely had
Betty
already
went to work.
contacted Patrick too.
So
Yes,
he
they
did
did.
have
They
an
did.
understanding.
Yes, he did. And the truth is, Miss Betty did go down and swear that in front of the magistrate or the judge.
I know.
And when she went to try to drop it, he said, are you forgetting about the evidence y'all brought in here? Because Eric must have had some evidence. Like
Carrie Kennedy said a file and a calendar.
yeah, and they can't even get their calendar right.
God, man. I don't need a file and a calendar.
And do you think that they're going to leave BJ? And if something happens to Betty, they're not going to leave BJ to take
In my
care
opinion,
of
I
him.
think they should have took Betty too.
I do too, but here's the thing, and I know it's sad. It is sad, guys. But the truth is, AD, I've got a clip posted, and I went through everything to find out why they took them. Betty does know why they took them, and so does Larry, because they were told that, and they know they was told because when they said you can't drop this because if you do, we're going to send APS out there and to remove the 3. Well, I think when they come up there to put BJ off the property, if Betty would just have kept that, they was going to help her. But when she went and dropped it, the judge asked her 3 times, are you sure? And all 3 times, she said, yes, I'm sure. So that showed the judge that she was no longer capable of keeping the 3.
I know it did for sure. I understand.
It involved their safety. It
It
involved
did.
their safety. It really
Especially
did.
the three that can't take up for themselves.
And AD, please don't get mad at me for saying this because me and you has
What?
talked about it before in chat. But
Man,
Scotty said that that Ray was not sitting in his feces. Yes,
he
he was.
absolutely was, dude.
Nobody can lie about that because let me tell you why. Go back to Mark latest videos in 2020.
Yeah, you could
5
see it
years
in his
later,
pants.
5 years later, Eric went there, handed him a thing of Reese cut before they went bowling. And when Eric got there, he turned around, Ray did, and it was still covered all over the back of his pants. And I said, what makes it look so bad on Larry? Larry wouldn't help Betty. He wouldn't. He wouldn't change Ray. No, sir.
Yeah.
And if Larry was supposed to be in there to help Betty. And I think that BJ and Larry brought a lot of sorrow to the family.
Yeah. I agree.
People might say I'm wrong about that, but the truth is, guys, we all seen it.
Yeah.
I
definitely seen what I seen.
They're not going to turn them back to Betty because Betty failed to protect them. Betty's up there in age. I think Betty could use some assistance too.
Dude, I think she should have got taken with the three. I honestly really do. Because if she's not able to keep money, if she's not able any of that.
And I tell you what, I think that BJ and her sons, BJ admitted right of her own mouth that
Lady K does, Beezer. Hey, Beezer. Lady K does. I'm sorry, Hillbilly. Go ahead. I had to get that out.
I was just saying that nobody can sit there and say he wasn't elected because 5 years later, there he was. And Larry should be ashamed. I'm sorry.
I feel like that too. I feel like every adult that walked through there and lived off them somehow or used them somehow, you all are shamed. All of you.
I agree. I
because
agree
you
because
all
I've
seen
got a
how they were
daughter.
living.
I got a daughter, and she can't be potty trained right now because of her seizures, because her bowels move AD. And let me tell you, I check it. I check her pull-ups, and then when my dad
God
was
bless his
dying,
soul.
I made sure that my dad never laid there, and he never got one bed sore. But today, Toddy says, listen, that thousands and thousands of people sit in their own feces. Show me the thousands of people.
Dude, and that's a case. If you're letting them sit in their own feces, then like they could be taken out of that person's care.
Well, when
that don't go on. That don't go on for thousands of people. I'm sorry.
You remember when I know Justin's in here, and Justin don't get mad because it's the truth. But when Justin threatened them, and I sent that in because 2 other people did, because I was scared. I was scared for the people, and I was scared that maybe Justin was having problems, and I was trying to reach out and tell Toddy, hey, check on him,
Yeah, I have actually kind of just been like, man.
I'm not even covering him no more because I think that, just my opinion. I don't want to push him or nothing like that. I just wish Justin would put out receipts. He said he sent Eric $500. Well, they should be a receipt for that, AD.
I agree. I didn't want to hit.
And
I didn't want to say
all I have about
tonight,
Justin.
I just didn't want to say shit to him tonight.
Right, I understand that.
Yeah.
He was trying to let him get out what he, I understand
Yeah,
that.
I just wanted
to
to
giving
speak.
him respect,
Yeah.
It just made me mad when Toddy said that that you wouldn't let Justin on panel, and I said, well, he did. I said, but he was being disrespectful to the panel guest, and I said, AD always says respectful towards the panel guest.
That's
Right or
all
wrong,
you can do.
AD.
I mean, unless you guys are up here to get it on, I'll let
You
you guys
always
do that.
say, be respectful to the panel guest.
Especially if you're doing an interview session, you know?
Oh, I would love Toddy to come on up here.
Because, like, the thing is, you want
Yeah.
the person that you're
I think, you know
interviewing
what I think would
to
be
have
really
a good
nice, AD?
experience.
And I'm just going to throw
Yeah.
a suggestion out there. You might not like it, or Lady K might.
Go ahead. Shoot.
I think we should have a round table where.
Like
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Like a big round table of all.
Yeah. 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 And me.
I'm trying to do that
you,
tonight, right now, but nobody's
Lady
coming up.
K.
Lady K always welcome. She know that. We'll have to set a time up. Yeah, we could do it on her channel if she wants, or mine. It don't matter.
And well, what it was is they won't come over to her channel. She reached out to Olive Branch, you know.
Well, they're not going to do it anyway.
As soon as she did, no, they.
I mean, I've dealt with people like this.
So
my whole time on YouTube, I've dealt with people like this. They're not going to. They're not going to pull up. They're not.
And AD, you're wonderful on. I mean, we all love you in chat. We always have fun in chat, and
what it's
we
about.
don't accuse people of doing stupid stuff. You know, never
Nah,
do we do
I don't
that.
even. I'm more about
If
what's
I
going
talk
on.
to-
Really, I really like what's going on.
Right.
Like, it doesn't need
Yes.
extra bullshit on top of it. Look at the bullshit there already is, man. Like, this family has gotten a bad name on one end, and then there's still people that can look past that and love them anyway. You know what I mean? It's like,
right.
It's a different.
Right.
It's a different
And
fucking aura. They don't. I don't even understand if they understand how fucking popular they are. Like,
they're very popular.
dude, with the right person, they could have made millions, man.
Well, Mark Lader's made tons, but he's he's what do you call that? You call it something. Where he made all that money. I'm not talking about just on the Whittakers. I'm talking about on his whole channel. You know,
He makes big
does
bread.
good.
Yeah, every one of
Yes, he
his
does.
videos almost get 500,000. Yeah, he's getting rich off of
offers-
each video, really. And
He-
me or your
he
eyes, he's
offers-
getting paid big money off each video. He probably makes.
Oh yeah, he's still playing them. He's still.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's up into like
I say
27
he could
million.
Yeah, yeah.
Each one of those
You're right.
videos would make
You're
us
right.
would be life-changing money for me or you. Each one of
Oh,
those
is that
Whittaker
Elizabeth?
videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Elizabeth, I didn't see you down
She's all
there.
sicky. She's sicky.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm so
You're
sorry.
like muffled a little
so
bit. but We
sorry.
can hear you.
Okay.
She's all
Sorry.
sicky.
Yeah.
I
I've
just
had
wanted
pneumonia.
to put that out there about me and Elizabeth, about us, where I didn't know my way down there. She was just trying to make me feel comfortable and make a nice suggestion. Like I
Fuck,
said,
what's wrong with
next
it?
thing you know,
You're
they had
talk of the
screenshots
town,
posting
Elizabeth.
them over there.
You're talk of the town, man.
I've heard it today. Listen, I just wanted to say, I didn't invite you to lunch for no whatever conspiracy anything. I just
You did. You invited me because you knew I didn't know nobody down there. Remember, I said I feel more comfortable if Elizabeth was there because I don't know nobody.
You had mentioned, are you going to be there? And I was like, maybe. And then you were like, well, I'm going to come in. And I was like, if you come in, then we can go to lunch together. I didn't guarantee that I was going to be at the courthouse. I said, if you came in, we could go to lunch together.
Earth Angel. Earth Angel.
That's exactly what
So,
you said, Elizabeth.
hi,
It
Earth
was.
Honey.
But yet on Facebook, they went over there and screenshotted, says, why is Elizabeth meeting up with Hillbilly? And then people started asking, who's Hillbilly? I said, well, they need to come over YouTube and see what Hillbilly really does and see that they are receipts before they put my name out there. But it
I
was
think
like
it's funny, making you
they
popular.
thought that, like I told him, I said, what was we going to do that was against the law? There's no
I don't.
law against us going to court and having a nice dinner or lunch.
I don't know.
And
It's kind of gotten off the rails over there with them.
I just
If you
wanted
ask
to tell
me.
you
Yeah, and I
that
do plan on
once
going.
upon a time,
I sure
I
do.
met a lady from TikTok once. She was traveling, and her ride or Uber, she took an Uber from wherever she was at, way down, and it ended up stopping in Beckley, West Virginia at a Sheetz. And then the Uber guy left her, so she had to wait for another Uber. Well, I knew her. I knew her off of, I didn't know her. I knew her off of TikTok.
Right.
And I was like, I'm only like 20 minutes up the road. I'll come sit with you till somebody comes. And I literally went and sat with this girl until her next Uber came. I mean, she didn't know me, but she was in a place she didn't know. And I sat with her for 20 minutes till the next Uber came.
Like to think that you can't become grow a friendship out of a chat is unreal, bro. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, especially when you're a community-based channel like I am.
I done a little bit of research before I come up here today after I got off Lady K's panel, and I posted it in a short. My short had already been posted for a while, and it says right on there that neglect goes hand in hand with abuse, and it says the only way that they could take the Whittakers, the three Whittakers, out of the home, even if it's an allegation and it wasn't true, then they would have sent them back if that's all they had.
Yep.
But that's not the case.
They got a
Once
lot with
Betty
just the
went
house.
down there, Betty told them that BJ was abusing everybody in the home.
Yeah.
And she
Plus the
wasn't
house
lying.
doesn't help them either.
Betty didn't want her there. I think she was terrified. She
I
had
think
said
if
it over and over
BJ
again.
left tomorrow, that she still wouldn't get him back.
Oh no, not now, because the judge told her once she
The
dropped
house,
it,
man.
that's why she
The
can't
house.
see him.
She's got to get that house in order.
Right. And
Something's got to change with the
Betty-
home.
I think Betty needs some assistance too. She's raised all these people her whole life. But
Very
when it
true.
comes down to it,
I think she needs assistance.
when Toddy said there's no neglect, guys, we seen it.
Oh,
I didn't
you
put my
can't say there
blinders
wasn't
on.
neglect. There was obvious neglect, and I
Yes,
don't
there
think it was
were.
because Betty neglected.
No,
She
Betty-
couldn't do it. She couldn't.
do it. Exactly.
Fuck no, she couldn't take care of those
And
three, dude. Once Betty hit
BJ
past 70, it was over. Or 62, probably. About 62, she probably couldn't take care of them no more.
When
I'm gonna be
Timmy
honest,
told
dude. You get past 60 and 62, your body gets pretty brittle.
Yes, and knowing she had a Ray's at one time, you got to remember Ray's brother that died. Betty was taking care of him too.
Yeah.
At 13 or 12 years old. That's
Yeah, I
hard.
give Betty
AD.
lots of props for what she did. Lots of them.
Yes,
I
and
mean,
I
that's what
think
tore me up is because I know the love that they had. That only stayed together with love. I'm sorry to tell you. That's the only way that family stayed for 7 years like that was love.
I think that they should have got. It didn't have to be no log cabin like Eric said. It could have been a nice normal home just for Betty and the four.
They had that within. They had
having three.
enough money to buy them a home within 2 months on being on YouTube.
Yeah, they did. You're exactly right, AD.
I
And
have a
that's why
few
I said,
opinions on all that myself.
Go ahead.
You don't have to have no big cabin. We could have got Betty and I'm telling the truth, Elizabeth. We could
You
got
could have
her,
bought a brand new custom home.
I shared a
already
video
built.
today. I shared a video today of a trailer that was completely remodeled. And this is just my opinion. It's solely based on opinion. This was an opinion panel tonight.
No, you're not allowed to have an opinion on it.
Okay. So don't take anything I say as evidence because it's not. It's just an opinion.
Hello, everyone, chat.
My opinion, just looking at all of it, being around it, watching it. The house that they live in, everybody wants to be like, well, it's not their house, but they're living in it. They've been living in it. They're allowed to live in it. They've had rights to it. They have rights on the property. They've remodeled it before. They've done work to it before. So nothing was stopping them from doing work to it now. That was all a showboat to me. It was all an excuse to me because they could have came in ripped up the floors, put down new floors. They could have came in. Well, Patrick had plans. He literally got that building. He had plans to build them, add that building on, and build them a really nice bathroom. Patrick was on the right. I don't care what anybody says. Patrick was on the right path with fixing what they were living in now. Eric showboated this. Let's build this giant house. Whatever. Whatever. It's just an opinion here, y'all. I'm just talking. This is my opinion on it. I think Eric showboated that. And I think Patrick was on the right plans with bringing that building in and trying to build a bathroom and trying to fix what they were living in now. Now, could they have eventually moved them into a bigger house? Yeah, probably. But if you looked at the house and the house's condition was bad, they were living in poor conditions, why wouldn't any logical person walk in and be like, what can I do to fix this now? How can I fix this now? Patrick organized people to come in and clean the house. And that was done in what, 3 cleanings? Like, I mean, the place looks way better now. I've told y'all that. I've been in it.
It does,
So,
but
why couldn't that had been done then? And then once it was done, work on it then. And then worry about the bigger house later. But you had to fix the problem now. And the
Here's
problem
the issue
was,
with that though. My problem is Eric left. And 2 months after he left, they could have just bought a home with the money they already made.
Exactly, AD.
They
That's
could,
what I'm
by the
saying.
time 2 months after that fucker left, they could have owned a brand new home that was already built. They could have moved right in with 175 grand. I guarantee you can buy any nice new custom home right now.
They could have bought
Right
a double
now.
wide.
$299 a month. Is that fine?
Yes, Gina. They could have bought a 4-bed or 3-bedroom.
But I'm
double
talking
wide.
big money house though, like you know what I mean, a big nice one. They could have spent 110 and got a regular old house. Anybody.
Yes.
And it only took 2 months after Eric left. 2 freaking months, man. Why are you trying to build a fucking log cabin? It's going to take a year and a half to get put all the way up.
And I understand that the Amish does put up houses quick. I've been watching their videos. They do. But
Yeah, but they're
Betty
not
didn't
built
have
like
that-
a traditional home either. I noticed that too.
Yes,
They're built
I
like
did
a
too.
pretty flat floor. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty
Yes,
flat,
they're
like
prefab.
open. Yeah.
Betty did not need no $500,000 cabin.
Nope.
We could have bought her a 4-bedroom, a nice house for that.
For 150. 150 easily.
And that's what I don't understand, but I kind of do understand because when the judge told Betty 3 times, what was going to happen. So Betty was aware, like I said, and Betty didn't know why they took them. The lady on APS that day on the video, standing out on the porch, they absolutely said BJ's name. Absolutely.
They did. I heard it. Well, I'm just saying it would
And I
take a while because you're going to have to go in there. You're going to have to clear land. You're going to fix land. You're going to have to survey it. You're going to have to get all that done. You're going to have to come in, you're going to tie into the main sewer, or you're going to have to build a fucking septic. That's going to take
it wasn't. It wasn't.
That
just
takes a month with the
cabin.
builders.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it wasn't just putting something in, man. It would have been a fucking duty, boy. It would have been something else. But
and the way
could have
I
happened.
see it, I just wish they would have took Betty and the 3 and let us, let somebody raise enough money to get them a home.
Why didn't they just go to a builder? They should have just went to a builder, man. They should
What
have just
about
found
this
a
idea?
builder.
When they were getting the money for the Airbnb to stay nice, because the hotels were too trashy. When they were getting the Airbnbs, why didn't they get on there and say, "Hey, look, we need to put this family in an Airbnb.
Everything
their house is bad. Their house is bad. We need to put
I
them
thought
in
that
one.
too.
Raise funds for the Airbnb for them, and then in 2 months, because you said in 2 months they could have had the money, build them whatever, and then they would have been out of whatever conditions they were in and put in better conditions. Like, I don't
They
know.
literally could have went to a builder and fucked the log cabin and put a real home in, fucking 170 grand, no problem. And that YouTube, I guarantee, made them 170 grand. Pretty
Even
close
with
to it.
With a nice house AD, they could have made a wheelchair ramp.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my
Most
sister
definitely.
done for her father-in-law.
They would have
They could have made a
customized it
wheelchair
up.
ramp, and and they could have got that house.
I said they
Here's
offered that and
my
they said
problem,
no.
though.
Well, then you can't let beggars be choosers. They said somebody said they offered that and they said no. That would have never flown with me. If I'm doing this job, you're going to take what I'm here willing to give you. And if it ain't the deal, I'm out.
It's other
I'm out.
people's money. It's other people's money, and they have a right to, if it's for the house, it should be done the house. Mark Lighten done the same thing, and I know a lot of people does like Mark Lighten, and I'm not saying I don't like it, but what I said is when he was taking money for the house, it said for the house. When people donated, then they changed it because Betty didn't
That was
wanted
my
money.
only problem there
Mark
too.
should have just put his foot down and said, "No, we cannot take no money out of the camp because it's supposed to be used on a home." Because I'm telling the truth, AD. It said it was to get the Whittakers a home.
Yeah. BJ, they said, ask Liz if BJ's still there and how is Betty right now?
Well, I'm currently not commenting on any of that. I will tell you they're all stable right now. That's it. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do that kind of thing. This is an opinion, Pan. I don't want to do it.
I got you. It's all good. Thank you, though.
They're stable, though. They're stable.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Last I know, Betty was fine. Like I got kind of an inside thing too.
Yeah.
To Betty, so like,
and I know for a fact
she's fine. They're just
Betty
still in that
did
home,
go
and that's what I don't care
did
for,
go
man.
on that vacation.
Like, where's my dude Twisted, man? All this and still no house. What the fuck? I would just love for somebody to come along, like maybe rich as fuck, and take this and put them in a home, man. Like, there's no way Betty would fucking not move out of there if she was offered a new home, guys. Betty can sit and say, I don't want to live over there. I don't want to live over there. But let a brand new home be offered. Nobody's going to back out of a brand new home after living in squalor.
Right.
You'd be crazy.
And they had all that money, and like I said, it should have been locked down. And nothing else said about it until it got time to buy the house, whether Betty and them got mad or not. Mark raised that money under the conditions that it was for the home.
That's what pissed
so you
Mark
can't
off.
just change it up. You can't just
That's what
change
kind
it
of pissed
up.
Mark off too, because he was probably felt like he was doing the right thing. You know how Eric's over there touting up that he thought he was doing the right thing. Mark really thought he was doing the right. Mark had it.
Yeah.
Mark was doing it.
Like I said,
damn.
I can understand why Mark got mad that last time.
Yeah.
When Betty said, I don't know about that money. Yes, Betty, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're smarter than what a lot of people thinks. I
Yeah,
said,
Tyler
you absolutely
Oliveira
knew it
fucking
because you
lied.
talked about it in the video.
That's what started giving them a bad
He should
name.
have checked with Mark first. Yep, it was.
I don't know how to put the
It was
names on
because
it,
he was
guys.
saying that. He said plainly. He said, Mark did when he was talking about it. He was telling why that he had to give Betty and them money. Well, Mark Lighten was over at the fundraiser, so he could have just put his foot down.
Yeah, but
and
Mark's
said, we're
different.
using this money.
Mark is
for a
really
house."
Mark is a gentleman, so he's easily persuaded. You see what they do to him.
Mark himself said that he wishes that he would have done it that way. But, there's a lot of wish, coulda, woulda, shoulda,
Yeah.
Mark
There's always
himself
woulda,
said, how do you tell somebody no to the money that they say they need? And he looked at a family that was in need and he thought they needed the money.
Yeah.
So he gave it to him, and
That's why I don't hate him, bro.
He stated in his own interview that he wishes that he had been like no and made him wait it out.
Yeah, because they would have met the goal already. He said it. They would have met the goal damn near. It was
And
at
Mark-
150 grand. He could have chucked in 50 grand.
Mark gave some of his money to the Whittakers out of pocket too.
They were almost at the point to buying the home next door to them. Think about that.
Yes. Why did?
And it
why
got
didn't they
whacked
get
off
that?
because BJ.
BJ's the problem, and I'm sorry, guys, but when Betty said she's coming in all hours of the morning, well, we know that's true because Patrick's video camera shows that Larry was
Stealing
coming up
gas.
first, stealing gas at 3 a.m. So don't that verify what Betty said?
Oh, yeah,
when
she's
she
right.
said You know,
I bet,
Betty
dude.
had all
She admitted to smoking crack and doing heroin. You know she's up at night, speedballing and
Betty said,
getting fucked up.
remember,
This is
I
Earth Angel
pulled
Elizabeth and Hillbilly on the panel, y'all.
when
All these
I got through. Do what now?
I said I got all these sexy ladies on the panel. I got.
I'm looking at Earth's hair and I'm trying to figure out if the bottom is purple.
I got to lean back.
I love it.
AD, I just appreciate that you was good enough to allow me to come on panel.
You're always welcome. Anytime.
Because I
Bill,
pointed
you're
out
so
any-
precious.
I know.
Trust me, I try to be.
You know,
That's why I don't like when they try to bullshit with you, man. Leave them like, what the fuck?
Oh, if
She's a
they're
flip
bullying
man.
you, you come get me.
They tried.
Oh, honey, I can hold my own when it comes
I know
to
you can,
Kathy.
but you have a precious little angel, and you don't need that stress.
No, I don't, to be honest.
There's a few
But this-
videos that Hillbilly put out that I don't agree with.
Right.
I'm not mean. It's a difference in opinion. Like she feels the way she does. I feel the way I do. We can have a civil conversation about her views and perspectives and points of view and my views and perspectives and points of view. And at the end of the day, we can either see each other's views and points or semi empathize with each other, or we can disagree and agree to disagree.
Or go to lunch.
That's what I
or
do.
go to lunch. Go to lunch.
Yeah, I agree.
But if Elizabeth, just send me an email, and if you got something, some information on a video, maybe you can talk to me and explain it, and I will go back and correct it. I'm not like
We
Toddy,
need
I
a
promise.
real content creators understand that they like you'll see a lot of content creators against clip channels because they get away with using your content and shit. But real content creators understand that you need clip channels. You absolutely need clip channels.
And that's
They
why
are
Toddy.
people that help promote. They help put out shit. They help grab things that are inside of something that may be bigger. It's easy. We need them.
Yes, especially with people with ADD.
When Toddy strikes up,
Hell yeah.
well, that's true.
Yeah.
But Toddy is saying, like, she agreed with the elect, right? Well, if you agree with it, then why did you go make a video on my video?
Dude,
You know, why did you go on my
ADHD
video?
and ADD people make the best content creators. They do, man.
And if it wasn't for AD, I would have never started my clip channel. That's the truth. He's the one that
That is so
encouraged
cool.
Hell yeah.
me. And I respect the hell out of AD and Lady K, and of course my best friend Brandy and Elizabeth and
It's
Pretty Bird.
just like I don't care for people that just start trouble. Just start trouble with you. And then they always go, well, why me?
Yeah.
Why me?
Like my daughter, she's
It's like, motherfucker, we know the shots you take.
my daughter.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I fully
Yeah,
agree with Hillbilly.
they
I fully
do.
agree with Hillbilly.
And she's like,
I will not go on Toddy's page for the same reasons Hillbilly won't.
"Not here." What do you say, babe?
I just want to say something to Toddy because I know you're listening. See, I've been on AD's panel and I've been writing with him for a while. And I think
yes.
everybody could tell the love, loyalty, and respect that I have for this man.
Love
So
you too.
you know what I look like. And that
When
day
I
when I
first
went into your
came-
chat, you didn't like it and you demanded I come on panel. Bitch, nobody tells me what to do. Understand that. You want to
remember
see
that.
me
Me
and you
either.
want to talk to me, then you come here. But you don't demand me to get on your channel. That's very rude and disrespectful and very unbecoming, even for a CM. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
AD, can I ask you something and it not bother you or you won't get mad at me for asking it?
Go ahead.
Because it's your panel and I want to be respectful.
Man, you can shoot
I
whatever.
let it be known on Lady K's panel. You know how I said I won't go over there because I seen what dirty they did to her and Elizabeth.
Yep.
And it was horrible. It really was. And
I
I
seen
said, I don't care. People can get mad and call me a liar all they want, but the receipts are posted. And if I ever get anything wrong, I will
don't
go
know,
back and
Carrie.
correct myself. That's why I'm so hard on Toddy and Kathy. I say, like I told them, you all are calling Timmy a liar, but yet Betty backs it up. And like I told them, Timmy didn't deserve that. He bothered nobody, you
I
know.
agree. Timmy was
And
the lover.
I just wish the judge, which I want to try to make the video, and I just might send it to the prosecuting attorney's office to let them know, hey, here's a CD. Look through this and see what Patrick really done for the family.
Yeah. I think they don't know. They just don't know.
There because
What's up, Nina?
Timmy said,
What's up, Slum? What's up, Faith?
Betty said she wanted him to come down and see his mom. And he said, no, I'm not going down there. And he said that because, not disrespect from his mom, he knew that BJ was down there in that camper.
Yeah.
Out.
They said that BJ was allowed to be in the camper, even if that order was still going, that she was allowed to be in the camper, but she wasn't allowed to be at Betty's.
Well,
but the order was already
the police?
The order was already released by the time Eric caught her there, so it didn't even matter anyway.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. They was an order put in place, saying she had to leave because of because of the three.
Yep.
And no judge would have signed that until Eric showed him the video of. I'm sorry, but and I don't want to say that bad towards Betty.
Well, they gave it to her because Betty came up there. Remember, they didn't have Betty the first time, so he went back and got Betty. And that's what kind of drove it home.
Listen,
Betty came back and told him.
I will tell you something. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't care to say this part. I don't care. There's two things that I know to be fact. One is confusing for me. And that is when I went to the magistrate's office for Betty, because Betty was trying to right the wrong of whatever happened. And I went up there and talked to the magistrate about Betty getting an EPO, right? He said to me that he had told Eric and explained this to Eric. Now, that's what he told me, that BJ lived on that property in the camper. So that is her address, her residence. And that the main home was Betty's and the rest of their residence. So technically, BJ was allowed to be at her residence. She just wasn't allowed in the main home or to aggravate them or to talk to them or bother them. Like she could come and go from her own home and go to hell to sleep, but that was pretty much it. Like, leave them alone. Don't talk to them. Don't bother them. Don't nothing. This is what that one magistrate told me. But I'm being
by the time that was all said and done, though, it was already over with.
Well, I'm being told that the cops had took her out of there with the first EPO. Did they remove her with the first EPO?
They told her to leave on the first EPO. Yes.
So see, that's contradicting and confusing because that
no,
magistrate did say that.
Wait a minute. Yeah, the one where she went down there to Betty and they first issued it, she had to leave. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And then she comes back.
Told Betty, and this is the truth, whether Betty wants to admit it or not, Elizabeth. This is the truth. They gave Betty 3 chances and said, they kept telling her, "Are you sure?" And each time she said yes. And he said, "Well, you know what I have to do." He
so
said,
my personal opinion on that is I think that Betty was confused because Betty literally, she had told me
I think Betty's always
the EPS.
Where'd she go? I'll drop it for you. She'll come back. She probably dropped out.
The APS told her that they weren't going to take the 3, so I think she was confused on what really was going to happen.
That's why I think they should have took Betty. That's the damn same reason why they should have took Betty with the other 3. If she's that confused with things, she needs to be taken care of.
I think they confused her. I think too much was they were saying back and forth too much. I think they confused her.
She gets confused a lot.
My other thing with Eric that I want to say that I knew for a fact is that Eric did sign the EPO with Betty. So he puts it off on Patrick, knowing Patrick broke his leg, and blames it all on Patrick, or that Patrick didn't take Betty, or blah, 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 blah. You know, sorry, Eric, but you're the one that went and signed the paper with her. Your name's on it. Why did you not do it? Your name is on it. It's on it. You should have done it, Eric. Sorry, that's my opinion too. Your name was on that paper. I saw
Here's
that
the
with my
thing,
own
they
eyes.
didn't want to
You
keep
should have
it
took her.
anyway. They didn't want to keep it anyway. So it didn't matter if Eric took her or not. They were against keeping it anyway. So, like, what do you do? If you are Eric, he was doomed anyway. I thought he should have just dealt with BJ as he should. I'm sorry. That would have not stopped me from going there and doing the business that I told this family I would do. BJ would have not gotten in my way at all. She may have gotten in my way a little, but she would not have affected me in doing the job that I came there to do. I'm sorry. I would have just kept her happy a little bit, maybe, or made her mad all the way. Fuck it. But I would still be there to do my job. I'm sorry. I'd still roll up and talk to Betty however I wanted. I'd still come over and help whenever I needed, and I'd keep on going down the path. Fuck BJ. That's how I would have done it. Sorry. That's how it should have been done. Instead, you had fuck boys taking over, and that's what happened. That's how I think you should have fucked BJ. She would not have gotten my way at all.
Another opinion I have that keeps going on that I keep hearing is stop accusing people of actual, stuff. Like, stop that. Just don't do that, because there's a lot of people out here that things have really happened to. And when you do that, you make it harder for people who have true stories to be believed because of false narratives and false accusations. And just stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. It's not right. Don't do it.
Weird.
Amen.
Weird.
Amen.
Especially after being called out about it, dude. Like, come on. You've been called out about it, but you still do it.
If you go back and look at Mark Lighten, just some of his videos, you will see in 2020 and 2021, you still see Ray sitting there. And I'm not being disrespectful, because it does need to be talked about, because that was a problem.
Here's the thing.
And
Do you think could you see Betty changing Ray?
Me?
Anybody?
Could
you see Betty changing Ray?
But I've heard from more than one family member and more than one person that Ray is a handful, and you're not going to get Ray to do things that he doesn't want to do, and you had better he's even kicked the air conditioner plumb out. I've heard, they have told me that he literally stood there on ground, took his leg up high enough to kick an air conditioner out of the window. And that was confirmed by a few people who told me the story. So if he can kick an air conditioner out the window, imagine if he didn't want to do something. Now, I'm not giving this as an excuse to not change. I'm a CNA. So trust me, I've wrestled with enough dementia to know that
she
when you
doesn't
gotta
have
change
the
someone, you got to
physical-
change someone.
She can't do it physically, though. Betty can't. She's not going to be able to physically change Ray if he has to be physically changed.
You have to be able to lift
somebody that's got some fucking. That's just where it is. So that's why I blame every other adult that walked through that motherfucker and used money or something, or fucking had a place to sleep and buy their head somewhere, because there was plenty of people. I blame all of them. All of them.
I agree.
Why would you allow your family to live in squalor and you don't?
I'll never forget, as a CNA, I was held down by my hair one time on the ground because this little old lady did not want change. I was trying to talk her into it. I was being as sweet as I could. And the next thing I know, someone who is barely mobile become combative and had me down by the hair to head and me screaming for help, and the nurses running up the hall to get me loose.
Yeah. There's people out there that's hard to handle. And Ray was probably one of them, man. So, like, I think that right there is enough to think Betty should have kind of went along with them, I think. And that's not no shade to Betty. I mean, that's not saying that if she would have had a bad life, if they could have been moved to all together to where they were going, man, they could have been flourished, With
enough occupational therapy, absolutely.
Somebody might have even been able to been like, hey, I'm taking the family in. Let me have fucking control over it.
And
and to have that
that
family.
goes back to the opinion of the state. A lot of people, and I'm not in disagreement with it. I think that this family has been skipped over and jumped over many times, like blind, like Peaky
Oh
Blinders.
yeah,
Like
they
we can
have.
see it, but we're gonna pretend like we can't see it.
Oh
Like
yeah. Every
with some
cop that
stuff that
drove
went
past
on.
knew about it. Every cop that drove past and knew about it. You know, it's a letdown. It's a letdown to know that these,
And again, that's
fucked up.
opinion. That's based on just opinions. We all have opinions, and I don't know. I can't see
mean,
the
it wouldn't.
comments, so I
It
don't.
wouldn't take much for a cop to say radio in and say
They're very small.
These people need some help.
Elizabeth, what was you saying a while ago? I'm sorry, it was echoing, so I dropped down and I couldn't hear you.
What was the last thing you heard? And I can probably go back and
True,
tell you what.
Angela.
I think you said, let me think what you said, but you said you made a good point. In what you were saying. I'm trying to think what it was. Do you remember what we was talking about?
About being a CNA and trying
Right,
to,
Randy.
or about
No.
Ray kicking the air conditioner out the window.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you who done that, if it was Ray or what, because I
It was
didn't,
Ray. It was Ray because Eric had a conversation about him with it when they got that new air conditioner.
And Betty did need to have plans, guys.
Betty couldn't take care of them three by herself,
She
man.
could, and she needed assistance herself.
And it's
But
kind of
what
obvious
made-
she needs help herself. She
What
does.
made it look bad on Betty, AD, is when she went and dropped that, and they told her what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think BJ got in her ear. I really do.
Of course, BJ did.
And threatening her because people have said, and you've heard it too, AD, that she was terrified of BJ.
BJ gets nasty when she gets high, and I pick that up energetically.
Dude, that is such bad to be living like in a place that you don't do the drugs and then it's just going on around you. And who knows if Betty even understands what it is? You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you what, my grandma wouldn't have understood none of this. She wouldn't have. You could have been doing drugs right in front of her and she wouldn't even known you were doing it, probably. But,
like I said,
And you gotta understand, Betty's been in that holler. She, everybody else in the family's got to experience, like Larry and all of them have been different places, but Betty's been in that holler since 12 years old. Besides going to the store and stuff, or a few people coming around talking to her or whatever, she's been in that holler. So she's basically like in a time capsule of how much does Betty really understand about certain things,
That's what I was saying. The aspect of money, the the social skills that you lack from that is enormous. Like you have to go out and be social to other people and understand what a lie is, and like the social aspect of that is enormous. What it could play on somebody. Not talking to nobody for years and years and years, but the same people.
How humble does a person have to be? Like if you were raised, so back in the day, I remember my dad telling me, yeah, we had dirt floors, and they didn't live on dirt floors. That's not what they meant. There was a layer of floor there, but what it was is back in the day, they didn't have the ability to clean it the way that we do now. So dirt would build up on it, and you lived on dirt floors with a rug over top of it. You take the rug out and beat it over the porch and bring it back in. So I get it. I understand. But how humble, my dad was very poor growing up. How humble do you have to be to appreciate? To Betty, this is her home. What do you mean I need a better home? Like I got a roof over my head. What's that song that sings about being happy? I got the roof. I'm fed, and that song they sing she might just be like that. She got a roof. She's fed. You know what I'm saying? Like she might have just been very humble and not understood. What do you mean? What do you mean I need this or other? All these worldly things that we're all used to, but maybe she doesn't understand.
Here's what I don't understand, and I hope maybe one of you girls can help us or AD. But when they're over there saying that Ray didn't sit in his own feces, he did. And Betty bought him that trailer to help her with Ray, And I'm just ashamed that Larry didn't help Ray. Like
I
you
can't
should
answer
have.
that for you. There's some questions that I've
Yeah.
never, I don't
It bothers me too. But I think I think Larry's gotten old
I don't
now.
ask invasive questions. Like I don't just go and ask certain questions like,
I get it. You don't
why
want
did
to be no rude motherfucker. You know what I mean? Be
yeah,
rude.
And
But
you got Larry out
I
stealing
can't
gas
answer
at
certain
3
questions for
a.m.
y'all.
Larry's kissing his daughter's ass, and that's where I find it wrong.
Hell, he was out
He
committing crimes with
putting up
her.
with that shit. Yeah, it's his sister, man. That would end with me right out the gate. You start that shit, you'll be out, DJ.
Yeah.
He doesn't
And,
do that to her. He kisses
is
her
Larry
ass.
going to keep enabling her until she's no longer on Earth? And I
Yep.
mean that respectfully.
Probably.
Because that's
Probably
what
so.
he's doing.
It's admirable. All that love is admirable, but other people handle
I cannot
drug
hear
addictions in their
AD.
family. The drug addictions in families can riddle them, man. Some people continue to enable them, while other people give the tough love and say, "Get the fuck out, and we ain't doing shit for you," and put them on the streets. You know, some people won't do that. They'll just keep harboring it and enabling it because they don't want nothing bad to happen to the person, and they think that something will if they don't. And it's kind of true. It is. What do you want your kid out there fucking drug addicting out in the streets? Hell no. You should be doing it at home, so you know. But it's a no-win situation. Drug addiction is a no-win situation. You can't win with it.
I'm about to jump down off here. Is there any specific
No, I'm
questions
about
anybody
to
wants my
call.
opinion on? Because if not, I'm gonna hop down.
Me
Well,
too.
listen.
I'm gonna call it soon.
Listen, Elizabeth, what I was saying a while ago was, Larry wouldn't help Betty. That's just plain and simple, okay? But I think Larry never helped her before all this. And Kenny, I've got the video up. I'm not saying nothing bad about Kenny, but Kenny said he lived across the road at a place called Beaver, and he said he hadn't seen Betty and him in almost 4 years. It's on the video where
Yeah, he's
Mark
been away for a while. He had a
takes
girlfriend.
him. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was out living his life. But he says Betty done what her mom told us to do. Her mom and them at 12 years old put that on, on poor Betty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Betty did not
It's
get to go to
Appalachian
school.
life, man. It's kind of amazing.
I will tell you that I know that Betty loves her mother. Betty
Oh, they love
loved
all
her
each
mother.
other. They love
Betty
each other.
adored her mom. So
Yeah,
I
They love
agree
each
that
other.
I agree that Betty devoted her life to what her and her mama had agreed upon. And I agree with that. I agree that she devoted her life to whatever her and her mother agreed upon. Betty loved her mother. That I've had a conversation with her about, not that I specifically asked her anything, but it freely came from her, the love that she had for her mom and how
Oh,
she
they
got
love each other. I
into
get
this
it.
situation and the conversation they had.
Peter.
She freely told me all that. And
Thank you. Sorry.
Betty absolutely loved her mom, and
yeah, she did. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Scooter. Skeeter,
She
sorry.
did.
Thank you, Skeeter. You dropped me $40, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I can't
Tell her thank
comment.
you.
I can't comment on whether or not Larry helps. Well, I mean, I
Well, he didn't
could
help.
comment on stuff that I've seen now, but I'm not for personal reasons. But I can't comment back then or before whether Larry helped or BJ helped or who helped or what.
It's in
I
the
don't.
videos.
I don't know. Wasn't there and didn't ask.
But you can go look at the videos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and a video shows us a small clip of someone's life. It's not the whole story.
No, but honey, you got to realize Mark started filming them he started filming early before, but he didn't put it out to 2000. 2020. Well, 2000 is when he started releasing the videos. And here's the thing. When Mark arrived,
he was doing the videos and releasing them right after. He didn't hold on to them.
Mark even showed the back of his pants.
Yeah, he
Poor
was
Ray.
living in feces.
You think Ray wanted to live that way? No. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Betty's mom, but don't you think it's kind of rough putting that much pressure on Betty at the age of 12?
Yeah, that's
Betty's
such
had
a
a rough
selfless
life.
woman.
Yeah, it's
Betty's
hard.
had a rough life, and now she needs to be taken care of. I
Mhm.
really do believe that with all my heart.
That's it. All right, y'all. I'm
I
gonna end this.
agree. From 12 years old.
You guys
Yeah.
are awesome.
She
Thanks for
had no
coming up.
social life, probably. But see, I was raised Dago, Italian. I'm Italian, and I was making sausage and wine with my nana, and like taking care of my great great grandma. So to me, I kind of get that life,
Yeah, they had the
you
Appalachian
know.
Mountain life.
And Betty, and like I said, Betty did do what she could. It might not have been perfect, but she did need some help inside that home.
Oh,
I agree.
absolutely.
I agree.
When
That's why I
when
get on
Ray,
all the adults,
AD,
all of them. It
you
ain't
brought
just
that
Larry. It's
video.
Mark
all
put
of
out
them.
his first video in July of 2022.
Yeah.
Uh, well, AD has a video that shows Mark there, and he come out and he had stuff all over the back of his
Yeah,
pants.
I
But
paused it
here's
right
the
at that.
thing:
Yeah, I
he was
paused it right at that.
he was crying. Was he or was he not? AD.
Yeah.
The
He
man
had it
was
all over the
suffering.
back of his pants.
The man was suffering. I
All
have
right, you
tripping
guys.
arthritis, so I do know how that feels. But
I'm gonna
thank you,
end this for
AD.
the evening. No problem, baby.
I just wanted to thank you for letting me come up and let me speak my
You're all
piece
good, honey.
because, like
Anytime.
I said, I asked Toddy to put that rule on her seat and never got a response back. But I told her, I gave her the invite. I said, if AD let us do it on his panel, I will do it. And I will do it respectfully and I will pull every receipt I have.
All
I
right,
make
baby. Thanks for coming
I
up.
make mistakes too. But thank you, AD, so
No
much. And
problem, baby. Anytime,
thank
man.
everybody in chat too. And
Thank you,
Jessica, you know I think the world of you, so or I called you Jessica,
Oh, I
sorry.
love Jess.
Herbert.
I meant Elizabeth is what I meant. But
Okay.
I
It's all good.
sometimes, I get their names mixed up. But I love
Yeah,
I don't know
everybody.
if you could hear me aggressive, but I cannot hear you.
I got you.
But thank you, AD.
You're
It
welcome,
means a
baby.
lot to me.
I
Because
can't hear anybody.
I did try to come up
Oh
and I
my
did
God.
did respectfully invite her over here and
I
everybody
know.
see
Well, I'm just
I
gonna say, wait for the excuses. We're gonna
I
get the
answered
excuses.
I answered the questions over here that she was gonna do over there.
Oh,
So
I guess we're
I
leaving? I
well
can't hear a fucking
I
thing.
wasn't gonna go over there because I
Are
know
we leaving?
AD tells it
Okay.
like it is.
Okay. I can't hear fucking nothing.
Bye,
But
baby.
thank
Hi,
you,
Lucky.
AD.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear
you are
you.
so precious. So, Lucky, hi, honey. Just let me get this out real quick, AD. I'm sorry. And then you just kick me out.
I
Native,
won't sit
I got
down.
every single one of those messages, by the way, just so you know. And Hillbilly, I love you so much.
Thank you.
You are an inspiration.
Well,
My
I
kid has
trust.
special needs. Well, she's a little adult now, but
Well,
my heart,
AD, like I
you
said,
are just an amazing mom.
when they
And I,
started lying,
I get the whole with the physical stuff with Ray because she knocked
yeah,
out, she herniated 5 of my discs before the age of 4, torn both of my rotator cuffs. So I know about that little spicy side that children have. But thank you so much for being who you are. Love you.
you're
Now
welcome.
you could kick me, yeah?
Oh, I'm going down too, AD. Thank you. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye,
And just
Hillbilly.
know
Thank you.
I appreciate you and respect you. I really
No
do.
worries, baby. No problem. Anytime.
It, just thanks for letting me up here so I could address Tottie's question so that way she can't go back and say I didn't answer it because I did.
You too, Julie. No, it's all
So
right. Wait
thank
for the.
you.
You'll hear an excuse. You have a good night, Hillbilly.
You too.
Hi, sweetie.
Bye bye.
Bye, baby. Killer night, y'all. Amazing. It was fun. We'll do this more often, I think. We'll do this more often. Cajun, I seen all y'all in there tonight. I just didn't want to be rude. I appreciate all y'all and everything y'all do for this channel. Your guys' support is unwavering. Like, dude, I can't do anything but just keep being so appreciative of it. Thank you, China Baby. Faith, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Earth. Thank you guys, man.
Kitty, you awake?
He's going to wake up and terrorize me for about 3 more hours before he decides to go to sleep. Because now he's waking up after sleeping this whole live. What's up, Wanda? Hit that replay, baby. This one's got some replay value. I appreciate you ladies for, number one, being wonderful guests. I enjoy all your time. Thank you to Jekyll. She got a little ripped up here. She was toast, boy. It's all good, though. We love it. You guys have a great evening. Thank you to my mods. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the members in the damn chat. You guys are awesome. You guys are killer, man. I can't say anything different. I am blessed to have you guys a part of this community. Thank you so much. I will see you again tomorrow.